like I'm laughing when you
What?
do this. I want to do
April,
like
what's that
just
laugh?
slash
April,
people that do the
April,
laugh.
April, do it
I don't
again.
know how to do the laugh. I
April,
can't remember
April,
the
do it
It's
again.
laugh.
very
Do it again. Do it again.
What?
Wait, you watched it? You watched it,
No,
Vicky? Not even
no.
Vicky.
Oh no, I haven't watched it yet. I'm just saying
You thought it
April's
was raw.
very raw. Remember that episode when she's talking about killing people with her sword?
I don't. But that sounds very April. Why
I
was April
wish I
trying to
have
kill?
a sword. I wish I have a
What was the
sword.
context behind that? I try to remember now.
I would love to
I
have
just,
katana
I don't
collection.
remember.
They're actually not that expensive.
They actually
I
aren't.
know. I
They
saw it.
aren't. There's a
I
site, everything. They send you a whole manual on how to use it, the do's and don'ts, the safety precautions. Yeah, it's pretty
I
easy.
just like
Y'all know we live, right?
once I
Yeah,
have my
I know.
I
I do know. I'll keep it going.
once I have my sword
My Yuri on Ice
collection.
stickers.
Wait, what? Vicky, what did you say?
I just shout out my Yuri on Ice stickers.
Oh,
When
they
did you?
cute.
Oh, you got them when you went away.
Oh,
Oh no, I had them from before. I just remembered that I had them in my drawer, so I added them to my bottle. And
Oh,
then these ones a Ma got me.
you just gave me
So
an
Oh
idea.
little.
yeah,
You just gave me a
yeah.
Aw.
perfect idea of what to do with my Yeti cup when I go and buy it tomorrow.
Yeah, all my stickers got ruined in the wash.
Yeah,
You
see,
can see
I have
that.
stickers. Like I never had a place to put them. I was like, I
I
don't
don't
know where to
have
put them.
stickers,
Then
Now I know.
the best
Um,
hormone monster.
but I too.
Where did we get that from?
I
Hold on,
do
wait a
have
minute.
a
Wait a minute.
Ravenclaw. I
Pause.
do have a Ravenclaw.
The hell did you get
Mug.
that from, April?
Very interesting.
Y'all have,
It was a
where y'all get
gift.
these?
It was
Oh,
a
I
gift.
printed. I printed my stick at work.
I also got like another Harry Potter cup too.
I'm noticing the thing about y'all. Y'all hide.
Oh,
Y'all hide the
No,
cool
see,
stuff.
you have no Hedwig on that.
Y'all don't tell us where y'all get the cool stuff from. This
Oh,
is
I
Well,
honestly don't know where I
They
got
don't want
these.
you to have
Like,
it.
these
No,
were
clearly.
gifts.
like
They
this
were
one of a
gifts.
challenge. She got cool stickers. Like what?
I
want a
printed my
challenge and
stickers
cool
at work.
stickers.
And then my Mika.
Y'all print stickers?
My
No, you know what?
Mika.
Let's
Oh,
not.
My
Let's
Mika
introduce this
picture,
part,
and then I
dude.
also
Let's introduce this part. There's no way. Hey, Vicky, y'all print stickers? Since when?
That's whatever. It's the same material that we print signs on.
Adhesives and
I just
So-
threw in one of the stickers and told them to print it on this extra space that they had.
That's freaking wild. I had no idea that y'all printed stickers.
I have yet to buy a frame for that
I-
that poster which you give me, Vicky, and I feel so bad that I
I
have
could
not
have
bought
yeah.
it.
anime
I
stickers for
have
the
not
longest
yet
time.
bought.
Hey, real talk? And she just like hide this and just casually throw it out there. Oh, I can
Right.
print stickers whenever I want.
Right. The betrayal.
I know, right?
I don't even know I can continue this podcast now.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Now you know. Now you know for future. Now you know for future reference.
Oh, no, for real.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
we about
yes,
to beat
yes,
that
yes,
bad.
yes.
I just want you to know
What?
we're about to beat it bad.
Oh no, for real.
Oh no.
I got a
But
computer
I see it,
tower. I got a water bottle. I got a phone.
It's
I got
what I'm saying.
at least pay Vicky properly.
Vicky can get the love that I hold there in my heart.
Oh, we should do a Otaku Summit stickers.
This is what I'm saying.
That'd be cute.
A cute little
Y'all
chibi
realize y'all
That's it.
recording like a conflict
Yes,
of
I
interest.
kind of like that. I was just letting it roll. I just letting it roll.
This guy on
You know,
fire.
just the banter that had to happen. This is what usually happens before the board, but it don't always get recorded.
It's like a
But as
marketing
this is
meeting. We're
like
doing a
really
marketing meeting.
turns. Like this is it. This is how we get warmed up. Welcome
I'm on the
everybody.
team.
Welcome. This is what episode is this? Episode 47.
Dang.
Of the I know, right? I was just
Three
saying.
more.
I go missing for a couple of months and we're already up on 47.
When was the last one you were on? I feel like you were in the 30s or somewhere. Like you just.
I know,
Last
right?
episode
I think
would
she
have
was in the
been-
30s. I think. No, I think
This
she
is
was
a good question. Which was the last episode I was on?
See, I don't know.
What
So,
was
like,
it?
it's good to see you. I know the listeners and the viewers
August.
like
Whatever
that's good.
episode we did in August. Was
I haven't.
the last
I
episode.
don't even remember what we did in August. I have to go back and look at that.
The last one I remember is the
I
when the
think.
guy
I think.
when the guy from
We were
Gray
having
was
a
on here
debate on something.
to talk about
We
yes,
were.
I think it was
Oh,
that the Bay collab that we
Sovereign?
had with
was that?
uh
Yes, you. No. Where you on there?
no, I
Was it
I
with
forgot
think
the
Timmy?
name.
no,
No, with
no. Timmy
Bay.
was in there.
When
Timmy
y'all
wasn't
was
in there.
arguing over One Piece and Hunter x Hunter.
Was that one
Oh.
Oh,
called
with
That
Tingo,
one, that one,
with Bay Entertainment.
That's
yes,
Bay
yes,
Entertainment.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
That was what we
yeah.
call a man for not calling me out for saying Hunter X Hunter. We call you out for it.
Yes, and he called me out
Yeah.
Oh
for it.
yeah.
I almost forgot about that.
There we go. And speaking of X's, we have a very special guest today. Everybody, the one and only Tyler.
Woof.
Hey, I'm so
You knew it
glad you
was
picked
coming.
the top one, bro. Yo, yes, Tyler Wolf wrote it with the X inside. Where did you get the X from? Why the X?
The
Is
O
it
is always taken. It
those
was
what?
always the O was always taken. So
Oh,
when I
I thought it was
first
a
when I
Kingdom
first
That
Hearts thing.
makes
yeah
so much sense.
yeah when I first came up with the name, it was like impossible to get
Yo,
Ronan with the O, and I was just like, let me just throw an
Fred,
X in there because I
I'm
hate I
just
hate putting numbers in my name. So I was just like, the X works. Most people won't get it. Some people will figure it out. Lo and behold, people still call me Rixnin.
that's why I the I. I was like, yo,
You could have been a no. You could have been a
I'm
nobody like
very,
from like in
I'm
Kingdom Hearts. You could have been a
very.
nobody.
I could have. I mean, there's
Artistically,
many
he could have,
interpretations
or
to
he
it.
just does the the Manaka thing of just putting the X there when it doesn't really let it stand up.
Yeah.
Hunter. It's like it's on brand. I'll say
I'm
that.
pretty
It's
sure
very
I
on brand.
stole it from ASAP Rocky because this was in like 2012 when he first came up. So
That also makes sense, and it's also still very on brand. Okay, see,
Yeah.
I'm happy to clarify that. So for everybody listening to the pod who is seeing Tyler on the timeline or watching this and has been pronouncing it Roxon for the past how many months?
Roxdale.
Just wrote it with an X. I feel like you should just put that in your Twitter handle. Just Ronin with an X.
I mean I can, but I'm just gonna change it anyway, right? Like
Oh wow, that's really
Yeah.
really.
I change
I
this
can't
shit
picture
like
Tyler doing
every two
anything other
weeks.
than fair enough. Yeah, but yes, Tyler is here with us today. He is here gracing us on the pod as our very special guest, and I will get to why that is in a few. But before that, just to let you guys know, I am one fourth of your host, Javon, aka Kuma, alongside April, our resident ghost. Not so much a ghost today. Returning to the pod after many months of being drowned in schoolwork and held to the system. Welcome back, Vicky. And our one and only Omar. What's good?
Spirit
What's good, everybody?
fingers.
What's good?
Vengeance. Vengeance, Jamal. You have to say my name right, babe.
Omar, that's your name.
So how's everybody
No, it's not, babe.
doing? How your day been? How's your week been? What's been up? Anything news happened lately? What's
We
going
just
on? I know Vicky, you just came back from
Exactly,
States.
Ricky. You've been gone for months.
Did you bring back any weeb stuff for the pod? Did you bring back anything? We already learned that you've been hoarding
No,
stickers.
no.
Did you at least think of a figurine, a
I
manga?
did find a
A
nice I
pin?
did find a nice yaoi manga for me to
Oh,
read.
all right. Okay.
Ooh.
I see where this is heading. April. I was
Hey,
we're not
there's
doing
some.
the hour today.
You
Not today.
can't deny
Not this
some
one.
good
Not
yaoi.
today.
You
Not
can't
today.
deny some
Mm.
You
good
got
yaoi.
I feel like we mention yaoi in some form. Almost
Embrace
every
the
time.
yaoi,
It's
man. Embrace
not
No, no, we're not doing this today.
Don't y'all watch
no,
Yuri? Why not
no.
watch yaoi?
I have
Thank
watched
you,
Yuri
dimming
on
I
ice,
said.
but we're not doing this. You know what? Fine. What kind of yaoi manga did you get, Vicky?
Oh, let me find it.
Oh my god, the excitement, the gleeful excitement.
Yay.
I
Oh, God.
What if I watch neither?
Exactly.
Well,
yeah, that's an
to
option.
each their own. To each
That
their
is
So
own.
an
this is my manga here. My
Oh,
I
that's
first
the
saw.
one. I remember you
yes,
showed that cover.
Now here's my
Yes.
thing, right? Here's my
The name
only
is
gripe.
really-
I feel
It
like
looks like Yuri
with
and Peter.
every yaoi, there's some form of two dudes just
Yes.
gracefully looking up into the sky in some format or matter. Like, I feel like we got to change this pilot, this pilot up now. Like I feel that's the telltale song of yaoi at
The
this
long
point.
Yeah.
lost friends who've rekindled, and all of a sudden this one realized that they had feelings for this one all this time, and they admitted it, and then this was like, I liked you too. Yeah.
All the
Holy shit!
enemies are
I've been
lovers.
gay this entire time.
Oh man, that's just like thinking on what
Wow.
god, that anime that I watched. Was it
That-
in spring? It was in spring. Oh god, I can't remember what it's called.
The
When
one
the-
That wasn't the Sasaki to Miyano thingy.
Yes,
about to
that's
say,
that. I remember
yeah.
when both
when he was
of
a clo-
them,
closet.
discovered that they were gay, and it was.
Well, no, I think one knew he was gay. I think the other just was denying the fact that he was.
Yeah, yeah.
Manga, so
And
it's
he's like,
like,
he like yaoi manga, and he didn't know what was going on.
I'm like, bro, I hate to break it to you, right? but I think you may in fact bat for the other day.
Boy,
It's
when
okay.
homeboy finally come out of that closet, I was like, thank God, like go embrace your boyfriend who's been trying to get you for weeks. Like, sorry.
Is that your favorite part of yaoi?
No, it's not. No, they have a name for it. They have a name for it. It's definitely not the favorite part of yaoi.
I mean,
They have a very-
it's nice when they finally realize that they love each other and then they return each other's feelings.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like the whole long game. I just like let's just get to the cute relationship stuff already, and then the hot sexy relationship stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive into that part right there. I don't want it to be like soft. Nah, I need to
Wow.
it needs
Yes.
to be like deep and hot. Yes. I don't
You
like
see
that.
why I say they
Slap
suck, right,
against
Tyler?
the wall. Slap
I hope you
against
see
the
why I
wall,
say that they
just
suck.
sucking on the
I've learned so much.
Almost like it's the word choices for me and the descriptions.
Wait, they
The
suck me.
commentary is the fun part too. Be like, ooh.
No. But as you can see, they like yaoi for the sauce. It's the sauce.
For the plot. For the
They
plot.
love
So
The plot.
don't y'all like ecchi anime for the plot?
What? Don't they like?
Don't y'all like ecchi anime for the plot?
See, right? In the case of my
Actually-
favorite ecchi anime, I started watching it for the plot, but then I realized that the story was actually pretty good. So now I watch it for the plot and the story.
Actually don't watch it like
Yeah,
that.
like
Sure.
you watch when you watching a hentai, like you just watching hentai for hentai reasons, but then you realize like,
And
damn,
sometimes the plot be
this
like
drama is
Yeah,
good.
sometimes it's be bussin', wait, it's be bussin'.
it's pretty deep. I have to pay attention out of this. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry for the commentary, because some of the commentators be like, babe, what? Like, no one actually says this. And it's just like, how y'all even come up with this? And it's hilarious. The commentary is just funny.
Mhm.
What, for yaoi?
No, for hentai.
Oh, hentai. Oh, hentai commentary is always hilarious. Always hilarious. Always.
Mhm.
And the voice acting. Don't let me say I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
really more.
sometimes you
I
have
feel
good voice acting in hentai, and sometimes you just have terrible voice acting in hentai. It's
Either
like-
way, you'll be entertained.
I
It's
feel
like
Yeah.
the scene is so hot, but you need to shut up, or however you're moaning is not how regular people moan.
That's why you gotta watch it in Japanese. So like this
Even-
Wait, wait, what?
Hello. We watch it in Japanese.
They're dub hentai watches?
What?
Wait a minute.
That's
That
gross.
exists?
I have heard a hentai dub before, and that was the jokiest thing I've ever seen in my
That's
life.
horrible.
I can understand watching a regular anime. That's fine and that. Cool.
The one
But you
time
watch
that
hentai and they definitely don't care about the voice acting.
The one time that I
English
watched, the one time that I watched
Like,
a hentai
yo.
dub was when I heard that Dan Green did hentai. I was like, you did not. Like, the guy who
I wish I knew what it was.
for
voiced
research purposes.
the guy who voiced Yami, Yugi and Yami.
You fucking lie.
There's
He
no
You
did.
lie.
He did hentai.
There's no.
He
Did he use
did
all the cards?
hentai.
What?
Did he
He
use the
did.
cards at any point? During
No,
Yeah.
but
I
he used
need to know.
He used the deep voice. I I was about, oh god, I think he wanted, I can't remember how it went. I think he was like, his character was shoving eggs in some gal or whatever. And then
Whoa,
like,
okay, all right, everybody, okay. Since
What?
I was only searching to see what hentai he did. I was just trying to see
Were
what
they
hentai he
boiled
Okay.
eggs
did.
or raw eggs?
No, all right.
I did not know. I did no idea. I hope
No,
that they
April,
were
don't finish that.
boiled.
Innocent. No, April, don't
Could
finish
you
that.
imagine just cracking and you Jesus?
Oh
Maybe
my
when they
god.
went in, they cooked.
My
What?
goodness.
Seeing the start.
And then after they boil, I hope that
Oh
he
my
at
god,
least
April's
cool
still
it
going.
off before he
Oh my
put it
lord,
in there.
she's still going. She's still going. I don't want to know it anymore. I need to know nothing further.
Don't try to love me on this part.
Oh god.
But see, as we kick this off, we're talking about some manga. We guess we can get right into why Tyler is here. Well, part of why Tyler is here. One part has to do with his name. Unfortunately. Yes, that.
Every
But-
time.
But I mean,
Yeah, so
all Chainsaw Man fans would probably get it. But no, yes,
Why are you smiling awkwardly? Kind of creepy.
because did you listen to the podcast up to this point?
real-
The sadness, smiling like.
no, y'all broke him.
Yes, no, I
know, like
I don't know.
we like we're not supposed to like dive. We're not supposed to dive you like deep into the
I'm
darkness
listening
like
right
that.
now.
We're
Yeah, now it's
sorry.
the dark way. This isn't
So-
even the 50th episode yet. But yes.
The reason why we're all here, the shameless sellout, Chainsaw Man. But not just any, the physical copy.
Oh, Chainsaw.
The physical copy.
But
Yeah.
Tyler, tell the people why you have the physical copy of Chainsaw.
Well,
Let's get
I
into
have
that.
not one,
Let's get into that.
but two,
Uh-huh.
and many more because I'm selling them. So yeah, like for those of you who know me or who don't know me, I'm a pretty serious like manga collector, as you can see over there. That's some of it. Some of it is like pushed behind the other books. There's a bunch of volumes on my bureau and that sort of stuff because I ran out of space because I have so much manga. And I was like, I know a lot of people like on the TL, a lot of Bahamian nerds and anime lovers and all that sort of stuff. They want manga, but they have no idea how to get it. So me and some of my friends really just put together and we came up with Manga Core, sort of like the Survey Core, but for manga.
That makes so freaking much sense. Oh my god. Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, our goal is basically to just like bring Bahamians to the manga frontier because there's like so many good like physical copies out there that like when you're just reading it on a tablet, you don't really feel it, But when you have that physical copy and like it's detailed,
Exactly. Yes.
animation is good, the
Mhm.
ink is printed well and all that sort of stuff, and you feel the weight of that book in your hands. It's like completely different. So yeah, like our goal is to get manga over here as cheaply and as quickly as possible. So people can get their manga without having to break the bank or wait and order it and we don't have this and yada 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 because we can find pretty much anything. If it's in English, we can probably find it. Someone came to me about a French, some stuff that's only in French.
That's
I found it. It was only in French. Couldn't really do much, but yeah, like if if you're interested, we're at Manga Core on Twitter, MangaCorps, one word. That's the best way to reach us. But yeah, like we can find pretty much anything. I got some Berserk over there, deluxe volumes, some Attack on Titan, some Chainsaw Man, some Demon Slayer, all that good stuff. The people know what they want, and our job is facilitate getting that. So
It's cool. And
Do you have anything
you
other
don't
than
even know
shonen?
yeah, I mean we have,
Come on.
like I said, we have access to pretty much anything. So whatever you want, we we can find that for you. We can get that for you. Um, it's just a matter of like, you know, how much it costs, and if you know like what you want and all that sort of stuff, that makes it a lot easier. Because like we can say like, oh, we have everything, but it's not a case where like you can come to a physical bookstore and browse through all that sort of stuff. Like especially because like so many manga is released constantly. Um, like a lot of stuff, you don't even know is in print or anything like that. So um, one of our goals with the social media is to keep people up to date. Try and be as informative as possible, and get people like as good of and current manga as possible.
Okay. So how can the people get in touch to
Ooh,
order
yeah.
manga with you guys?
Yeah.
Um,
So the best
yeah.
way is probably through Twitter right now. Like I said, at MangaCorp, MangaCorps on Twitter. We're working on getting like order forms and stuff like that, but um, like I said, kind of what we have is on like a case by case basis. So like we don't want anyone to be like, oh, I want to buy Berserk, for example, and they don't know that there's like a deluxe edition and a regular edition, and then they order the deluxe by mistake and end up paying more, or they get the regular and it's only like one volume and all that sort of stuff. So we're still working on a couple kinks, but we just wanted to make sure that like people knew we were out there. If they wanted to buy something,
Got you.
make that happen for them.
Okay. So now say if someone wanted a
And
box set
follow.
Yeah, we
of
got
the
box sets.
series,
We got
all
box
you
sets.
do is do
Yeah, man.
on hand. All right.
Ooh.
See,
And,
see.
but
I can feel a plan coming together already.
no. We already foresaw that, like
Yeah.
anything omnibus, box sets, hardcover,
Like
like anything like that. Because I know if when we start selling like physical, like more bookstore retail type stuff, people are gonna come knocking on our doors for that One Piece box set and that Fairy Tail box set and that Otaku box set.
I like how you use fairy tale in there. Like I just
I
gotta,
know, I know, I know.
we gotta just true that in there. Like
I know people are coming for Fairy Tail. As much as I don't personally, subscribe to that genre of shonen.
Mhm.
Haha.
Genre of shonen.
Yeah,
Interesting term. We could come back to that. We can come back to
that over
that.
there.
uh,
But yeah, no, box sets for sure. Um, there was someone who just. Oh no, I was thinking of like an omnibus. I know for sure there was like a special edition Attack on Titan Volume 1 from one of the
Really?
bookstores that I follow. Yeah, so I
Wow.
guess it was like it had a different cover on it, and the background
Okay.
art was different and all that. So yeah,
I didn't even know there was a variant cover for
Mhm.
Attack on Titan Volume 1.
there's a lot of physical merchandise and stuff like that like people aren't really aware of because like we don't have any like physical stores over here where you can just like walk in and see what's new and browse all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of people don't even know that solo leveling is in physical copy.
Oh no,
Solo
definitely. I love doing
physical
that.
copy, all that. Like, and so many people love solo leveling.
I would love to have some physical copies of Solo.
Not with that
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah.
No,
You didn't like.
We will have to. We will have to. We will
Wow.
have to get the end.
Wow, we
will
went
get
there.
the last
That
volume.
ending.
Oh no, I'm getting it.
We
I'm
can
getting it.
get. We can get.
If I get it,
volumes.
I'll
get the
get
good volumes and leave the last
Like,
volume.
if I get it, I'll get it. Yes, that's
When I was away, I
that's
was
why
in
we have the epic log.
I was in Barnes and Noble, and I saw like quite a bit of like web comics or physical print, and like I wanted to see like how they transferred them from being a vertical scroll to being like horizontal reading, and it was pretty interesting to see like how they were able to like transfer the story from being a vertical scroll into horizontal reading.
yeah,
Mm.
most of it is pretty good too, but my concern is like how sustainable is it for them to print that because everything is in color. So like solo
Yeah.
leveling
That's
is
true.
like twice the
That's
amount of
true.
a regular manga, but I feel like they can get away with that because it's solo leveling. Like I feel like unless you're Tower of God, solo leveling God of High School, something like that, like you're not really gonna move the copies to be able to justify that. But
I
Yeah,
think
a
that's
lot of
fair.
a lot of the ones that I saw were popular one, like Lord of Olympus. That was also in like a
Oh,
physical
that's
print as
true.
well.
Oh
Right, right, right.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Movie
it
one.
has to be like the very popular web comics, not for them to
Yeah,
like make a profit from those.
that makes a
I
point.
actually have that now. Um, I borrowed it from somebody.
You guys
The
read
Lord
that?
Olympus.
No,
I
I don't. I
You
said that
started.
I'll read it so I can see what it's
You
like.
started
I
reading
don't
Lord
understand. That's
Olympus.
that's not
All right.
not that's not in your caliber.
I
Not to
agree.
be that
I
person,
agree.
but
I agree.
Wow.
and
I
sometimes you
know
have to
certain
branch
things.
out.
I
Oh
need to
my
go. I
Exactly.
branching
need to.
out.
I need to
It's
go
true.
look. I need to go look up Lord of Olympus.
I know certain things ain't no my caliber, but it in mine, so I will read it and
Gotta
enjoy
give
it,
the
and I'll tell
romance
them
a
about
chance,
it.
man.
But
You
then
gotta give
that's
the
it.
romance a chance. But I have a
I
question.
can
I
read
have a
it. I'll read it.
You should read it. You should. But
Mm.
have you get? I know you guys do manga now, but have you guys ever thought of down the line possibly doing the novels, the light novels?
Oh,
Um, Personally, I classify light novels in the same vein as manga,
Okay.
because like the
All
process
right.
required is all the same.
All right.
Um,
oh, you
but as far as like
said
future
so. What did
expansions
you say?
go,
Physically?
um, yeah, like light novels,
Sorry.
manga. I
Vicky's
want to
excited.
get
April's
into like
excited.
yeah, I want to get into
I'm
like
gonna
stickers
look
and
up
charms
physical
and stuff.
copies of 86.
Um, yeah, physical charms, posters, stickers, anything that we could like get our hands on.
Even merchandise.
Mm.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
the issue is like
cool. All
merchandise is
right.
kind of hard to find.
Mm.
Yeah,
It
it
Because
is
is.
really.
Mm.
if it's like limited edition, then like I don't know if we'd be able to like get a whole bunch of in different sizes. But I mean, whatever we find, whatever we could get our hands on, for sure, we're passing it
So,
along.
what kind of merch are you guys looking at specifically? Like
T-shirt,
figures, pop, t-shirts. All right, t-shirts.
t-shirts, figurines,
Uh huh.
um, in so as much as like they're feasible, because they get really expensive sometimes.
Yeah, t-shirts is
True.
so-so.
True. True.
Clothes is
True. True.
so-so. It's not
So
that
what's
hard.
so what in the process makes it hard for you guys to find merch,
Well,
or is it just because it's
ideally,
a
yeah,
certain brand of it?
ideally we'd want to get it like straight from Japan, like official merch straight
Okay,
from Japan,
got you.
that type of stuff. When you start getting into like knockoffs, I want to say, like it gets kind of weird. And like I
Mm,
Mm.
personally am huge on like quality. Like if it's not good quality, I'm not touching it. I'm not, you could probably find it on your own if that's the case.
that's
Um,
true.
so yeah, if it's not like high quality or anything like
Oh, you
that,
guys have only your own little vibe.
Oh, she
Oh,
browsing the Twitter right now.
Yeah,
I'm,
see,
I'm
April's
browsing
a
the
fan.
Twitter.
April's a fan. You
no,
guys,
that's good.
Okay.
No,
you guys are
yeah,
guaranteed a customer after the date.
we got a
Hmm.
little branding. We
Uh-huh.
deliver
Yeah.
for free
Oh, dope. That's
and
dope.
all that sort of stuff. So, just let us know what
And
you
you
want.
guys deliver for free? My
We
God,
deliver for free.
y'all are definitely for the people.
What free delivery?
Y'all are for the
Yeah.
people.
Listen,
Y'all are for the people. Okay, dope. I mean, no, even though I know Omar hasn't chimed in as well, but for everyone watching the podcast as well, Omar is a part of Manga Corps as well. So
Yeah.
feel free that after Tyler this episode to bombard Omar with all your questions as well. They hit him
Is
up
that where
and
you're
they'll
getting my
definitely get.
Christmas gift from?
Woo! Wait! Woo!
I mean,
Woo!
we're paying full
oh,
price.
Woo!
Uh,
Woo!
I hear already told me what
Woo!
I'm getting,
Don't act
so
like
I
you
figured
frozen
you're getting
now.
it
Don't
from
act like you
there.
frozen now.
I
she,
have
she
I
catch
have
you.
nothing I have nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say.
She catch you on the pod live on TV, but you
I
couldn't
I
say
know,
know.
anything.
right? She specifically waited until this episode happened to ask me this. Like
Ah,
I tell her I was
I
doing this from
respect
like
it.
last
I
week.
respect it. I respect it. We
Mm,
gotta catch you in 4K. Don't
She
make
is.
me lie.
I have to
And
ask
she has the
Tyler.
evidence. I know Vicky, if she has the evidence to back it up, she can get back
Tyler
to it.
said that you guys would bring in anything, and one dance isn't really like an overly popular manga yet, so I
Ooh.
figured that's where you were going to get it from.
Yeah, but I'm
Okay.
sure you guys aren't just limited to the popular series.
sketchy smart.
All I ask is that you post a picture of the bag if you get it.
Okay, will do.
That's dope. That's dope.
Oh,
So now that you guys have, because I've been bombarding Omar with requests. It's like, what are you guys doing? When is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? Now that it's finally happened, where do you guys, at least where should I say, where do you guys want to see it continue to grow and eventually get to over the span of
Oh,
the next few years?
ideally, we have a couple ideas, but
Oh, right.
ideally, we'd like to have like sort of like a lounge area, like a bookstore chill area.
Ooh,
Where you can come in, read your manga, hang out,
like a
get some tea if
cafe.
you want. Yeah, sort of like a
Got
Yeah.
cafe.
it.
Like a mini
Awesome.
Um,
All
Barnes and
right,
Noble. Like a mini Barnes
that
and Nobles, but
that would be dope.
Many, yeah, but just more vibes. Because Barnes and Nobles, whenever you go in there, it's just like a bunch of
yeah.
wooden tables and people
True.
drinking
Hmm.
coffee. It
Yeah.
Yeah.
smells of capitalism.
Hmm.
I mean, there were no lies in that. There were no lies.
I like the Barnes and Noble vibes. Like when I go there, I just like want to sit. I just want to grab a book off the
That,
shelf, sit on the floor, and then like read. But I know I can't do that. I'm supposed to
Mm,
be like
Exactly.
that means you're a
definitely
fan of.
We,
agree.
we we want
That
our
means
space to be
I'm
a place
almost
where you
kind
could
of
do something like
happy.
that.
that
Yeah.
means you're a fan of capitalism, Vicky.
Yeah. I'm
yeah.
almost kind of happy,
Oh
guys,
jeez.
that there's
Oh
no
Lord.
Barnes and Nobles over here because I'll be broke.
No, for real. Yeah, yeah.
I'd be broke
I'll
for
be
real. I ain't
Um,
broke
gonna
in a
lie.
Barnes
but
and Noble. Yeah.
I would definitely love to see a bookstore that's space like that just dedicated to manga and
Yeah.
Hmm.
just chill,
Yeah.
being able to read it. So that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah, because like I
Yeah.
found that like with the gaming and anime communities over here, it's like
Uh,
everyone does it. Everyone knows that everyone does it, but no one can find each other. So if you have like a
so
physical
true.
location, you
So
know,
true.
and that's why like I really like what Geek Out has been doing, and we've been working with them on the esports side for quite some time because it's like
Mm,
they have a consistent physical location where people can come and just nerd out and no judgment, just vibes. They keep new themes going on every year and all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
So um, yeah, like if we could find like a permanent location for that or whatever, then that's ideally what we're shooting towards. The manga is just icing on the cake after that.
Hmm.
nice. So
Like cute to hang out.
it sounds like a dream, doesn't
What?
it, April? It sounds like
Listen,
a
because
dream.
like
It
I'm
does.
gonna bring it up again. I know I always bring it
Ooh,
up again whenever like we talk about these spaces, but
April is passionate
gosh
about this.
dang
All
it,
right, go ahead. Go ahead.
the cage could like the cage did if the stuff didn't happen with the cage, that didn't happen with the cage. But
Mm-hmm.
if cage could have been flourished, and
That's
we
true.
could probably had something
It,
like this because the cage was starting to
Hmm.
become something like it.
it was at a
Yeah,
point. It
I'll
was.
I
It
mean,
always
was.
mourn the cage. I'll always mourn for it.
there's
If
always
you
like a rise and
if you
fall.
were around the time the cage was there, yeah,
It started my
Yeah,
competitive Yu-Gi-Oh journey.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's
I was
always like
around the Facebook cage.
that was
The
after.
Facebook
I
page.
remember
Wow.
like when the
Yeah,
cage used to
they
have
had like a
movie
Facebook
nights. We used to have
group
movie
afterwards.
nights, and then we used
Yeah.
to
That's how me and Vicky met each other
yeah.
through
Yeah,
that Facebook
met
group.
each other
Ah,
in the cage. Yeah, the
the
cage
the
Facebook group.
origin
Yeah.
story. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I still have a photo of
Flashback
the first
episode.
time me and
Right,
Omar
flashback.
saw each other in person.
Yeah.
Alright. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. I like it. But yeah, totally dope. So definitely rooting for you guys to get to that point. Absolutely,
Thank you.
because
Hmm.
I think it's dope. And knowing the individuals I know
Yeah.
that are involved with it, I
And
trust
to
and believe
fall,
in you
I'm
guys
gonna pray for you
wholeheartedly.
guys to keep going.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
no, that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people do these things and like they're kind of passionate about it, but
Hmm.
they might not live and breathe it 24/7. And like when I get involved with things, I want to make sure like, do I have the motivation to see this all the way through? Because I know me, if I'm not feeling something, I'm not gonna do it. Like if it doesn't like motivate me or stimulate me or anything like that, like I'm just gonna let it
Hmm.
fall by the wayside. So, like this is something that I do all the time. Like any
Yeah.
sort of downtime, I'm reading manga.
It's true.
Whenever I eat, I'm watching anime. Anything like that. Like I literally have an anime tattoo, so it's like I can't escape this shit.
Oh, which one do you have?
I have the brand of sacrifice on my back.
I had a
Um,
feeling it
yeah,
was
it's
Berserker,
on,
right?
on my Instagram, which is the same as my Twitter handle. But yeah, the brand of sacrifice on my back. Um, it's very
I can't.
It means
That's sick though. That's sick.
It is. I've always thought about it, but it's like I can't think of in something anime related I'd want to get tattooed. Like
The
I've
thing
You
actually,
about
I've
serious?
actually thought of. I've thought. I am. I'm very serious. Like I've really thought about it. It's like I don't know if I want to get a tattoo.
The
yeah,
Honestly,
only
I don't.
tattoos I
Like
want, besides one, are anime related. To be honest.
I think I would
well, you
only
gotta
get
say what
something
it
if
is
I
now.
wanted.
Oh,
What?
you want to know what that is? Okay,
Yeah,
so
Yeah, I mean you can't just throw it out
all
there
right,
and don't say what it is.
so
I get the R
I
bar or
want to put
something.
something on me to represent all of my favorite series.
Oh my
So
god! You mean
for
all 10,000 plus
I
of
was just
them?
about to say that.
We made
no,
all 10,000
I
plus
don't
of
have
them?
that many favorites. Okay,
Hunter,
cheers.
Sure.
Alright.
Pokemon,
I don't know Pokemon, but
Dark one.
Hunter.
Damn
um,
it.
for Fate, I want to put a command seal on my fist, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Which command seal, I don't know yet. It's a toss up between Kiritsugu and Shiro. And then
That is awesome.
because I love the designs for both of them.
Damn it is.
Yeah, okay, I can
I
see
mean, clearly one is the better character, yes,
it. By
but
far.
yeah. But I like both of them. And then I want to put the kanji for Tatakai, Aaron's
Of
signature
course.
phrase.
Of course
I
you
want to
do.
put
Of
I want to
course.
put that I want to put that on my arm. Uh,
To
I
remind
haven't
yourself all the time, huh?
decided if I wanted to put the spider or the Hunter Association logo on me, but it'll be
That's
between
fine.
one of those two.
It would make
Um,
Of
the
course,
I
fans
know
happy.
two
Hunter's gonna
people with the
get on
spider
there.
actually.
The
yeah,
Phantom
the
Throw would
spider
have
the
the
spider
Phantom
is the
Throw would
more
have
mainstream one, and that's why I kind of hesitant to go with that one because like most people
true.
just go with that one.
It
That's fair.
goes so hard though. It
It
goes so
does.
I
hard.
know, I know.
But I understand. It's fair to say like I understand. You would kind of want it to stand out a bit with it, and
And
look different.
then the most shocking one that I want to do, like this is the most shocking one because I super critical of the series, like super critical.
Oh
But
boy.
it involves my favorite character in the series, and
Super
I just
critical.
love the idea of it. But it's like this cool ace tattoo
I
that
knew it.
have like
I knew it. I should have put money
yeah
on it.
yeah it's like this cool ace tattoo where
You so
they
fake.
have like
You
they
so
have
fake.
they have they have him Sabo and Luffy hat over the letters,
Sure.
and I thought that was like the hardest thing
Mm,
ever.
mm, mm.
Yeah,
Fake.
I am
Nah, you
not
so fake.
fake. I never said that I hated One Piece. I just say that One Piece is
Hey, bro.
not the best thing
It's
ever.
okay, brother. It's
It's
okay.
not. I just
No,
would
no.
say that
You don't
all
have to
your
explain yourself
people
to me.
who
I'm
dick
just
ride in
saying.
One Piece on
You don't
Twitter,
have to
on
explain
Facebook,
yourself.
anywhere on Rihanna's internet, y'all has always been like One Piece is the greatest thing of all
Sure.
time, the best show there,
Yes.
blah blah blah. That's what I disagree with, and that's why anyways, I don't need to explain myself in regards to this. Ace is one of my favorite anime characters, and that's all there is to that. And then for Naruto, I want to put the Katsuki Cloud somewhere on me.
You
And
want the cloud, but you don't want the spider.
the cloud is go hard, bro.
But I think the cloud is more mainstream. What do you
It
mean?
is more mainstream, but it has a dual meaning for me. It's Naruto, and then it's also a group Itachi was associated with. So like yeah, and then what else I missing?
This
I
sounds like
told
a
you.
pretty
I
long
told you it
list,
was ten
brother.
thousand plus.
It's a long
I told you
list.
it was
He's
ten
gonna
thousand
be
plus.
covered in tattoos, but
I
tattoos
should I
too.
should put I should put
You should just
Lelouch
get a
Gias on
sleeve.
me as well.
A what?
I should put Lelouch's Gias somewhere on me as well.
You can just
Okay.
be
That
covered in tattoos. You can
He's.
be covered head
Omar's
to
gonna
toe
have a
in
sleeve.
tattoos. Whatever.
Vicky did
Omar,
tell me I should get a sleeve with all of these. She
That's
you're
did
true.
tell me
gonna
Yeah,
that
have
you
a
just
before.
sleeve.
just get a
yeah.
sleeve one
You're
time.
going to have a sleeve.
Like have them all be connected in a cool way.
See, that's it either. Vicky is onto something.
It's really
But I'm sure she
interesting.
would say she always is.
Gotta help the tattoo versions.
Oh,
Man.
Jesus.
It's really
I
interesting to me
yo,
because
I
like,
be forgetting that Vicky has tattoos. I'm even lie to you.
wait, you have anime tattoos?
Oh no, I don't have anime tattoos. I just
Nah,
have
that's yeah.
standard
Oh, it's
tattoos.
not the
I get it.
same, man.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Because
Fair enough.
like
Fair enough.
when you have like an anime tattoo, I don't know, it's just like a different like feeling. Like you feel the energy of that tattoo like as it was in the anime. Like I know with the brand, for example, like whenever like something weird was happening, like it would tingle. Like I shit you not, it would tingle. And I know other people who have the brand and they've also said the same thing. Like you feel that shit as if it were a real brand. So
I can't imagine him on my own at Tatake. That is fair. He gonna
Tata,
freak himself out.
Tata Kai. Well,
Tatake.
every time I look at Javon, I'll be reminded to fight me. Every single time.
who are you fighting?
I
Himself.
fighting
Wow.
everybody, bro. Everybody.
Himself.
Wow.
Himself.
Wow.
You
Himself.
have no
Wow.
enemies.
Just
the,
wow.
the,
You
uni-
don't have any enemies.
But
okay,
one,
Sauce.
The
but
universe.
one
You
thing.
remember
Ah, that's
Krill
it!
says it's best.
Ah, the villain
Krill
saga.
says it's best to make no enemies. Don't
Oh,
make no
Jesus.
April is right. April is right.
Kratos. And that's the thing. Like, it's always so funny how like the absolute killers would be like, "Oh, it's not right to kill anyone, brother."
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You just
Exactly.
murdered 12 people last
You know,
episode.
they
Kratos.
go through some stuff. They go, they go
Kratos
through
is
life.
trying
You know,
to be a better person.
divine
After
intervention
killing
kicks
literally
in.
an entire pantheon of gods, he's trying to make
Exactly.
everyone better.
Hey, listen, a pacifist. Like,
And yes,
hey, let's
he's
slow down.
trying to atone for that. He's trying
Violence
to
is not the
atone for
way,
that.
people.
He lived
Except
that
when I
Trust
life.
do
me,
it.
He
I
lived
would know.
that life, and now he realized that's not the right way to live.
Yeah.
He
I
did
mean, it
not
makes
want
sense.
that. Like
Isn't he
becoming
still
a
killing
father
gods?
changed this man.
Not
Yes,
willingly.
Tyler. Yes.
Isn't he
Yes.
Not
still
willingly.
killing
Yes, he
Not
Yes,
is.
he's
willingly.
killing
Yes, he
gods.
is.
Not willingly. It's
so
more
manslaughter
because
versus
it's
murder?
out of necessity.
It's our self defense
Not
now.
last time it
Yes,
was
our
out of
self defense.
revenge.
He
This
says,
time it's out of necessity.
"Say kill to survive." It's like
Pretty
most
much.
of like
Yeah,
most
yeah.
from like 2018 to Ragnarok, some like the gods came in and they mess with Kratos, and even Kratos was trying to be like, hey, okay, I'm gonna show you mercy, but then they came back at him, and Kratos was like, oh, okay, I'll just kill you.
So dead is
Yeah.
dead, right?
I mean,
Exactly.
pretty much.
That's all I hear. Dead is dead.
Dead is dead.
Since we're still on the manga tip, and we just discussed it's only right that I ask Tyler, right now, like what are some of your favorite mangas that you're reading right now? Going on. So yeah, put us on the game. Put us on to some
Currently
serious.
reading or like ongoing? I'm caught up and reading.
Currently reading.
So okay, I'm kind of weird in that I really only read like one or two things at a time. Like I'll binge something normally, and then whatever I'm caught up to, like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, or whatever, as they come out weekly, I'll read them. But right now, I'm actually reading Tanya the Eagle. 'Cause
Oh,
I can't wait for the next season of anime.
Season. Yeah.
I
that's
recently
right.
picked up
She is
Giant Killing
having
again.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you
Because
said giant killing. Okay, yeah.
yeah, I binged Aoashi, I binged Brotherfoot, and since the World Cup is going on, I needed another soccer.
It's only right. It's only right. It's only right.
Yeah.
It's only right.
What else? There's a couple stuff that I'm like sort of in limbo with. There's this isekai that's kind of different. It's called
Different isekai? Hold on, let me listen
it's
close.
called like Haiserk Senki. Um, Basically, this guy gets thrown into like a battlefield war. Same thing as Sanya the Evil, but he's like a foot soldier, nothing special. And as it goes on, like he gets like a base power that's kind of strong, but I mean, it's nothing like overpowered.
Mhm.
And it's only 6 chapters out, so it's kind of painful because they're not putting anything out, consistently.
You hate
Okay.
finding those you hate finding those mangas that the ones
Yeah.
they don't update regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I read a
And
lot of
then
And
seinen,
then
so
you
yeah.
have the ones that get canceled for
you
no
are
reason.
Yeah.
Rest in
I
peace,
Like
Red
your
Hood.
April,
Red Hood,
did
Red Hood,
you
yeah.
did you read that one it was, I wouldn't say it was an isekai, but it was kind of like a parody on all of the popular isekai characters, and the main character had to like kill all of them. It got
I
canceled.
haven't, but I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Yeah, like it got canceled because I guess people was offended that the characters who he had to kill was too on the nose, basically. And the
Uh,
companies got like they got offended and they was like, you gotta cancel
Copy
this now,
copyrighted
otherwise,
it.
yeah.
Oh.
But because like even though they didn't use their actual names, it was clear as day who characters is based on. So you had a Kirito, you
Uh,
had a Ainz from Overlord, you had you had a Subaru from
he should have been more
ReZero,
creative with it.
like
He should have been more
Hold up.
creative, man.
No,
Wait.
all those people they
Wait.
need.
Wait. So you saying that
More
the manga
creative
you're talking about
appearances.
it's copying from other series?
no, it's basically it took the protagonists, well, not the actual protagonists, but the characters who based on those protagonists, and they made them like dickheads who needed to die, basically. And so the main character, his job was to kill all of them.
Hmm.
You're
Yeah.
lucky. I can't prove that you watching something that's based on something else. Because I was about to get on you about Black Clover just now, but you escaped me.
Black Clover? You mean
You escaped
sorry,
me
Mid
today.
Clover?
You escaped me
Why would
today.
I
You
talk
escaped me
about Mid
today
Clover?
because your
Why
gripe with Black Clover is that it copies from other series.
what
What? Don't stutter on this podcast. I said what I said.
what I said in regards to that other series is completely different.
You escaped.
But
You
yes,
escaped me today,
we
man.
don't need to talk
You
about
ex-
Mid Clover, okay? We
you
don't gotta
escaped me
talk
today,
about that.
man. But don't
We
worry.
don't gotta talk about that.
I'm gonna get you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get you.
But
Some of the other stuff I've been reading. I started Black Lagoon, restarted it because I
mhm.
found out the manga was still going, even though the anime wasn't.
Wait, whoa, what?
Black
The
Yeah,
Lagoon.
Wow.
manga going, manga still going
yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Like
I
right
think
now?
it came off of hiatus in 2020 or something like that.
How
Yeah.
long was it on hiatus?
A couple of years, I think.
That
Yeah,
is
Wow.
crazy. I didn't know that.
There's even a spin-off.
No, I
yeah.
didn't know that. What?
Yeah.
Now I have to check that
Mhm.
out.
Wow.
I
I
I
keep-
need to get
I had no
back
idea.
into that.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
No, Black Lagoon was good period.
Amazing.
The anime.
It's
Yeah, so
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
so the fact that the manga is still going on is kind of like mind blowing to me right now.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
A lot of
I-
like really good stuff like ended, but the manga is still ongoing. Like one of my favorite series ever, Great Blade. That I found it because of the 6 episode OVA, and then I found out there was a manga that went way beyond that. And so like as soon as I did, I just binged that whole thing in like 2 days.
Nice.
But what else is good? Dorohedoro. I
Okay.
literally started for like the 9th or 10th time. The art for that is very, very hard to
Oh, damn. So you're reading it over.
It's I haven't finished it. I like keep
Oh, okay.
starting it and then I'd read like 10 chapters and then the art would just like get to me and I'd be like, I can't do it. But then I want to go back, right? So it's like I have to
Yeah.
start over and then I get to the same spot and it's like, damn, I can't do it. So
Mm,
I don't know. But apart from that, it's really just like, trying to find as much new stuff as I can until I find something that really hits. Because like, there's a lot of stuff out there, but like,
that's always the problem, like finding something that hits and sticks with you. That's kind of why I just wait for like certain animes to come out and I find out, oh, that's a manga. But I like the anime, so I'm just gonna continue on with the manga.
yeah. And for me, it's like extra hard because like I need something that that'll hurt, that'll
Yo!
actually make me feel some sort of pain.
In the
Something
fields,
in-
right?
I just gotta
That's my looking for pain.
I know, right?
Crazy.
This is like,
But it's like I've been doing this for so long,
In
it
the
kind of like I don't
fields.
really
I
feel
like-
anything anymore.
Tyler's out here looking for something just
Break
to
my
crush
heart,
to
make
crush his
cry.
throat.
That's what I like.
Because it's like, okay,
That sounds like a kink, but Okay.
If you
Well,
look at
that's what To Your Eternity does for me.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I really want to read that, but I knew the second season was coming out soon, and
Yeah.
so I just waited for
Yeah.
Yeah.
that, and then I want to binge the second season because I'm not watching that weekly. So once
Hmm.
the second season
That's
comes
kind
out,
of what happened with me and Chainsaw Man, where I was like, okay, I was finally about, you know what?
um,
I'm gonna go just dive in with the manga. Then I was like, wait, anime's coming up. I'm gonna just wait for what Mappa's doing this. Okay, I'm definitely waiting for that thing.
yeah,
I'm just definitely just gonna wait for that
I
thing.
just
But since
dived
we're
into
here,
Yeah.
that manga and
since
then I was just
since
like, I hate Denji.
and I think this is the
that's a
perfect
first.
time. This is the perfect time to
That's a
bring. It
first.
really it is. Oh, okay, we gotta talk. This is the perfect opportunity just to slide
Wait,
right into that
what?
conversation as to
Woof.
why the next part of why Tyler's here. So Tyler
Woof.
made it
Lord,
known very early on
Lord.
that whenever Chainsaw Man came out, he wanted to be on the podcast.
Yes,
At
yes.
first, I was like, okay, all right, that's cool. Now that Chainsaw Man is out and I've seen Chainsaw Man with my own eyes, I'm very concerned and scared as to that why
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
so
Y'all
urgent for me
honestly
on
lucky
this.
that the
But
season one is gonna stop where it is. Honestly, all the good stuff,
oh really?
man. All the good
I'm
stuff for a lot of these
really.
recent anime is coming out in like season
I mean, that's
two,
true. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
especially Jujutsu
I
Kaisen,
mean,
Chainsaw Man, all that sort of stuff.
Hmm.
Yes,
Um,
yes. But
mhm.
yeah, Denji, he's a very interesting character
I
for me.
love Denji.
Denji is the main character that we needed.
I
Yes,
He
hate
he
Denji.
is
I
a
don't like
weeb's
him.
dream.
Yes, he is.
He is a weeb's wet dream
The
of
wrong kind of
Yes.
weed
what it
street.
is. No, I mean it is what it is. It is what it is. What it is. And I think the last
April.
episode when I finally
April,
was
you
like, bro,
can't you don't appreciate titties?
have some self respect. No, it's not even that. It's like, bro,
I
You
have
have
don't
some
titties, so
appreciate
yes, I'm very.
whoa,
I do
whoa,
appreciate
whoa, 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 whoa. What race was this podcast? Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta check
I
this. I
know
gotta
this
check this. What race is
way.
this
I know this
podcast?
way.
Wait, this is not where I thought it was going. But
He
okay.
asked me if I appreciate it. He's like, obviously I do, because I have
Clearly.
titties. So yes.
But
And
no,
see,
that's like
Denji is like us. He is exactly like us. He
he's
all he want to do is to grab some titties, bro.
I,
I've never seen motivation like this in anime yet. In any
Yeah,
series.
but it's
Like
realistic
this,
though.
Exactly.
don't get
I
me wrong, it
He
is.
is a
And
horny
I
teenage
like the
boy.
fact I
that,
like
that's where the hilarious part of it is because it's like, this, damn, he really is me. He's relatable. Oh my
wow.
god,
Wow.
this is wild to see. But my
I
god,
posted
oh my,
something on Instagram today with this exact same thing because it was these white guys.
Wow.
They
already
Naruto
started
was
off
saying, "Oh,
very wrong.
he gonna work hard to be
You started
Okage,"
very
and
wrong.
it,
I
and
love
they
you
was like,
getting
"What is this
grade
shit?"
very fast.
Then she come up, he was like, I love boobs," and they was like, "That's what I talking about right there." It was so,
Bro,
oh man.
this
Wow.
is this is the most mind f of a series of anime series that I've watched in some time.
I'm not a
Honestly,
big fan of Denji, but I don't hate Denji like April. So I'm like a middle
you're like in
ground.
the
Like
middle. You're tethering in the middle.
yeah,
You know
So
what?
I don't really
Why do
I
you hate
feel like
Denji?
most female
I'm only
fans
watching
of Chainsaw Man may not
Chainsaw
like
Man
him,
for the side
and every
characters.
male friend is like, "That's my boy. He's me. He's them." Like I get it. We connect.
I'm interested in all the other characters
It's like
more
a
than
mix.
Not me
He's like
too.
a mix
Mind you, I wouldn't
of
lie.
he's like a mix of the traits that I do not like in some characters. Like he's just like a mix of it, and I just he he's loud, stupid, and just want
Yo,
moves.
but
I just like
I will
I
say though,
can't sit behind you, but I'll sit behind your supporting cast. Your supporting cast are to me it feels like your supporting cast are well done better than you in my
now,
opinion.
no, I will say lack of self respect aside, I will say the The first episode caught me off guard because I didn't expect his backstory to be the way it was. I'm like, damn, y'all
I
trying to
mean,
hit
he
me
has a
with
very
y'all
interesting
trying to hit me with feelings
backstory.
out the gate. Like, what the hell is happening here? Like, I'm like, why am I getting this emotional in the first episode? Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that.
I was getting
This
emotional.
is not the anime I thought this would be. What is
I was
backstory and
like,
everything?
Omar.
And I'm like, whoa,
But
this is not what I thought this would be.
I feel like that sets the stage for like the rest of the story, and like people don't really like they get so caught up in what's actually happened that they really forget that because it's like this man started off with
Mhm.
literally
That's
nothing.
the thing.
He was
Yeah,
born
I
into
mean,
crippling
that's
debt that he
fine.
couldn't pay off.
yeah,
Like he
like
owed, I think it was like 400 grand in US dollars,
something
like
like that,
out
right?
gate, right? So he had to sell his testicles
I
to
think
eat.
so.
This man had to get rid of his organs. He was eating trash out the like
Yeah,
trash, literal trash. And so it's like when you start from there and you don't know anything else, whatever little bit of hope or comfort that someone gives you, you're gonna cling to that. So it's like, him saying, "Oh, I
Yeah,
I'm gonna risk my life to grab some boobs." It's just because like that's the highest thing that he possibly knows. So
the
like in
positive.
his
Yeah,
ignorance,
uh, yeah,
he's
yeah.
like, "Damn, boobs are the pinnacle of existence. I need to grab some." And then as he throughout the manga, it's like, damn, I
not
realized
food,
like
not food, not water.
first it was
Ah,
food.
That
First, it was
that was
food.
food.
It
No,
was
food was
food at
definitely
one
yeah.
point at the beginning, and then he
The
started
jelly and
getting
the jam
regular
stuff.
meals, and
Yeah,
then it was like, okay,
I
I
mean,
eat
it was
now,
nice when he
I
finally got
sleep
bread and
now,
jelly on that. That was very. That's
I eat now, I sleep now, I need to grab some boobs and all that sort of stuff. And then he realized
and you
like
get laid out,
the
champ.
difference with Makima versus
Power
Power and
and
Barf Kiss. Um,
yeah, wow, listen.
like it's like, oh, that connection means so much more. And so it's like the entire series is just him, trying to reconcile with him like hitting the ceiling, like, oh, my dreams weren't really that difficult. I've achieved them, now what? And it's over and over and over, now what, now what, now what? And every time he like starts to find something, it's like, he starts to learn how vast the world really is. So it's like you can't really blame him for, being crass, having low hanging fruit as like the pinnacle of his dreams and all that sort of stuff. Because like he didn't know any better. He couldn't do nothing else.
No, I get it completely, and I
okay.
think that's
I
what I'm
mean,
kind
I
of
get it. I
looking
get. I
for
still don't
from
like him,
from
but I get
from
it.
his character and seeing where the like progression of all of
Mhm.
that goes. Like, all right, all the stuff I wanted happened.
Mhm.
So like now what? What's left out there in the world to like the really game? But I will say overall though, James Man has been really good. By far,
It's only gonna
Yeah,
get
it
better,
has.
buddy.
by far. Especially on that
Yeah.
animation wise, I think
Animation is
Mappa's
very
done
good. Animation is very good.
incredibly well. I think
Oh
Mappa
yeah.
spoils us. Like Mappa's spoiled us
That's why them people got all type bites.
greatly. Yeah, like Mappa and Ufotable, they definitely have like put our
Listen,
expectation of animation up. And I say it because it's like the last I don't know if everyone's watched the last episode of My Hero Academia, but it's like the last episode of My Hero Academia, everyone is making like a big deal about it. It's like, oh, certain stuff in the neck. But I watched the episode, I was like, why do y'all hate this
Yo,
episode?
why yo,
I was like, I
It's
couldn't
very
Javon,
good.
Javon, we already know the answer to this, Javon. The Boku no Hero
like,
Especially
fandom
in ED,
yo,
is
especially
garbage.
in the ending,
but
especially in the ending for this week, like for the new episode of Pino Hero, when they show like that, like they switch up the ending, like they put
no,
like
yeah, like no,
the manga
I've been
scene
enjoying
like
that
from Boku.
because
So
they've
I was
done that
like,
multiple times. Uh-huh.
ah,
They've done that
yeah,
multiple
it's like,
times now. So that's actually a really good touch. But it was like
it's
see,
like,
like if it was the last season of My Hero, I get it. Like I can understand. But I watched that
Hmm.
episode, I'm like, bro, like what the hell are y'all watching? Like
They
the scene with
they just is
Endeavor,
complain to complain, Javon. That's all it is. Like you
but the scene with
can't
Endeavor
please
burning Shigaraki,
anybody in this fandom.
I'm
Boku no
like,
Hero fans are very toxic and
they
interesting
are like,
people.
and I'm really starting
I
to
yeah,
realize
noticed
they're
it.
very
more and
toxic.
more.
I
Like
noticed it
they,
They
in
will
like
come
must be
for
season
every
two.
single thing.
I
uh-huh.
think was he season two, like they had like, and I saw somebody like going hard, like Omar had on forums. They had like they had like the anime
Lamar goes
picture,
pretty hard on
and they
form.
had
So,
the manga
well, I
picture,
didn't
and
see
like
that.
they were sitting there comparing it. I just was like, I don't understand like what the big deal is. I said, you know
Yeah.
what? I ain't in the
Yeah.
fandom, so
Oh,
clearly it ain't for me to understand. I just sat and I watched them complain. And I was just like, "Damn, you guys
But
take
my
this seriously."
but my thing is the things they
Like
complain
I'll
about,
try
like
and
you
find
literally
like the
have to
mature side of my hero,
you have to like
like
pause it. You have to pause it in the animation to go like, oh, in the motion of it, you'd be like,
Yeah.
you barely notice it, or you wouldn't care as much because like there were so many great
yeah,
animated scenes in that episode that outweighed all of that. Endeavor burning
mm,
Shigaraki alone was
yeah.
fantastic in my eyes. Deku
mm,
fighting Shigaraki in the air. I was like, bro, this is great. Like, what is like y'all gotta cut it out.
It
Like
was really good.
everything can't be perfect. Everything can't be beat for beat. Like, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Like I know Who's also does Mob Psycho, but it's like certain stuff like
Yeah.
My Hero comes out more
It's
than
like
Mob does.
they
That's another thing.
save
The
most of
turnover time
like
isn't the
you have
same.
to remember that they save like, and then they also save most of their budget for the real big scene.
But see, April, that's the
So
thing.
you
The
will
whole
see,
season so far has had a lot
yes,
of
they're
great
consistent.
animation for it. Right. This is the most consistent I've seen them been since
Yeah,
probably early on in the series. So I'm like, y'all
I
just
think
complain for
Like
the sake of
probably
complaining.
my favorite season of Boku
they
no
know
Hero.
that
This
they
is
have
the
to be
last.
By
consistent
far.
with
No,
their
it is. I
budget.
agree with you, Vicky. By
These
far.
last two
Yeah.
seasons are by far my favorite seasons of
By
Boku no Hero.
by far.
Every other
By
season
far.
up
Yeah.
until now,
Hmm.
I've given a 7, and I think
By
last
far.
season it was like an 8.
Um no, this season has been perfect so far. So
I think
I'm
I
gonna
can.
give it
I
four.
think
Mm,
I
I really
just had to throw it
enjoyed
in.
Stain arc though. Stain arc was fun. Like that Stain fight was very well
Oh, that's
animated.
season
I
two.
really
But yeah,
loved that.
a lot of people would
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
season
that's
two
season
was
two.
where a lot of that
yeah.
developments happened. I only say that because
Yeah.
like again, like
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because Ufotable and Mappa has spoiled us in terms of what anime and even y'all Bleach this season, which is not I'm gonna get to because I know Tyler had and
And Bleach.
I have to say Tyler, I
Bleach
was
has been
actually because of
consistent from episode one.
very consistent,
Well,
but because
yeah.
of the hate Bleach was getting, I was actually very surprised when you read it and you enjoyed it so much. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
someone who understands.
Yeah. I think it's really interesting because like a lot of people like when you read something as it's coming out,
uh,
like you get so wrapped up into it and all that sort of stuff that it's like after it's done and it's been completed for like a year 2 years and all that sort of stuff, like a lot of people just remember what they want to remember, right? Because it's like in so
facts.
many of my conversations with people who like read Bleach a really long time ago, they were like misremembering stuff or like only remembering like some of the stuff that happened and not others. And it's like when you really go back and you read something in its entirety, then you get a whole different appreciation for it, especially when when you weren't spoiled by people having to take a hiatus or something like that, or Kubo having to rush the ending and all that sort of stuff. Like I didn't have to
Yeah,
suffer through that. So
that's
when
true.
I read it, it was just like there were obvious gaps, but it felt more natural than if it was like, oh, I had to wait
Mm,
an extra 2 weeks for this to come out or 2 months for this to come out and all that sort of stuff. But I also think like people just have that like sheep mentality where it's like, oh, the popular thing now is to
thank
hate
you,
Bleach, right?
thank you.
Popular thing is to hate Bleach, so I'm gonna hate Bleach even though I was watching every episode and all that sort of stuff. It's like you don't even know why you dislike this. You
It's
can't
what I'm
give me a
saying.
valid reason for why you dislike this. And so it's like, reading it, I know what to expect. It's a battle shonen. I come in there for
Mm,
the violence and the scrap outs, and I don't really care about the plot. Like I'm not expecting, some big plot twist. I'm not expecting so and so to have like a huge power up. Okay, we know Chad is gonna get wiped first, Orihime is gonna get
It's true.
Ichigo is gonna, kill Lieutenant, and
Yeah.
Ichigo is gonna solo the last six people. Like that's what we want. That's what we expect.
But the funny
And
part about that is Ichigo got washed a lot in that series.
he did,
But
but
that yeah.
he never got washed to the point where it's like, damn, you really sorry. Like Naruto,
Fox,
like
Fox.
when you watch Naruto fight, it's like there's nothing exciting about watching Naruto fight. When you watch Ichigo fight, it's like this guy is here struggling, like he's fighting, he's leveling
Let's
up mid
talk about
fight, and
it.
he's still losing and all that sort of stuff. Luffy
Hmm.
too. Nothing exciting about watching Luffy fight. Luffy either getting his ass beat, or he turn on the plot armor and he somehow wins the fight. That's it. You know.
Listen,
So
listen.
What you have to say
above,
about that,
above,
Javon?
above, simple. Above all else, between those three, my flag waves highest for Bleach. You know that.
I agree.
Yeah,
Especially when it
yeah,
comes to
yeah,
Ichigo. Me and you have
yeah,
had this conversation before.
yeah.
Especially when it comes to Ichigo. Oh, he's he's my favorite out of the three. If you personally ask me, I think he's
Yeah,
far better character than the first three.
because there's just
In
smoke.
all honesty,
Luffy's just there for fun, and Naruto just crying all the time. Ichigo is the only person who's like, all right, we
let's
out
get
there to
shit
kill
done.
people.
Right, yeah, yeah.
That hurt me, dog.
Let's
I
get shit
like
done.
that.
Like
We're in a Naruto.
I'm saying, Naruto is my favorite character. Don't get it twisted. Naruto was the devil, but yeah, none of them really compare when it comes to Ichigo. In my honest opinion, it's
And that's why I'm so excited for this last season because Kubo said like, he's including all the fights that he didn't
yeah,
get to put in the manga. So we gonna see some certain fights that
mm-hmm,
everyone was very disappointed that we didn't get to see.
right.
And so
And
I
plot
know
hopefully this
one in
makes
elements
it.
particular.
and plot
I know
elements.
one in
Oh yeah,
particular. Oh yes, I can't wait for that.
I don't think
okay.
any,
Oh Lord.
I don't think the community itself is ready for that. Is ready for that, honestly.
No, no.
But I want to shift it a bit because Vicky hasn't been here in a while. I want to shift it a bit, and I know during her absence, she's been since we mentioned them. She's been watching some Hunter x Hunter and Full Metal.
Oh, I
And
finished
Full
Hunter
Metal.
x
Ooh.
Hunter.
I know. That's why I want to get your as a fresh new eyes of someone watching these series for the first time. I want to
Uh,
get your opinion on the podcast.
I was comparing the
Now,
two.
now keep in. Oh wow, big fight. All right, cool.
Oh,
Now
I,
keep in
I've
mind.
already,
I
Let
didn't
me
even know people
before
did
you
that.
start.
Oh,
Before
I
you
gonna put up a
start,
disclaimer now. I
let
am
me
not
make the
going
Ma
to
have
point.
say
already.
anything. I
Let
ain't
me
gonna
make
say
the point.
nothing to her at all. I gonna let her
Me
talk
Yes,
and I
you
and
gonna
are.
leave
Ma,
it at that.
yeah,
It ain't about you.
me
It ain't
and
about you.
Ma have already had a
Uh
conversation about
huh.
the two from before, and I told them it was an unfinished anime, and I cannot essentially, I can't judge it for fault. I can't essentially fault it for not having what I wanted in the end because it's unfinished. I can't say anything about that. I will give like honest thing after it's completed, and that was just it.
Vicky, me and you want the same level because that's before I let you talk for that. That's always good. That's always good. My take. Literally, that's always good. I want to how
You'll see how Javon might fuck it up, right? Because he talking shit. That's why.
yo,
Called out.
I love it. I love it, me. It's like the it knows me. The podcast knows that we don't want to hear what Javon's saying because he talking shit. So
Both from the Alchemist. Tell us
yes,
about
tell us about Full Metal
Alchemist.
Alchemist now.
I'm totally
I don't
enjoying
know. I don't
Full
know.
Metal. But I also think it's because it has, aside from Battle Shonen vibes, I think it just has like that mystery behind it. I'm just there like, ooh, so like what's going on? Like why is he there? Like it's just like so many questions that I'm excited to find the answers for. And I think that
That's true.
that's really why I'm enjoying it
Hello,
the
hello,
most
hello.
because it has like that mystery factor. And then I was discussing this with Omar, and Omar told me that Hunter x Hunter has its mystery factor as well. And he went to the whole lore in regards to what this and that blah blah meant and how he watched these YouTube videos and they educated him on this, blah, blah, blah. I have to give disclaimers because if not, it's going to be like a whole back and forth argument in regards to Hunter x Hunter versus Full Metal.
So, are you
Especially
reading or
because
watching Full Metal?
two of the biggest fans of those series are on the podcast.
Are you
I,
reading or watching Full Metal?
I'm watching it. That's how I
Watch it.
got watching it. I lost a
Yeah.
bet with Omar to watch Hunter x Hunter because I kept putting it
Look
off.
how she had
So
to watch Hunter x Hunter.
I,
Everybody.
I, I
Let
kept
them be
putting
known.
it
I'm just
off.
saying. I'm just saying.
I kept putting it off, and he was like, you know what? If we I was he betting on the Oscars, I think it was the Oscars.
Yeah,
We had a
yeah.
tally betting on the Oscars. He beat me like by 2 points because I didn't fill out two of my boxes. But anyway, he was like,
Excuses, excuses. All excuses.
he was like, you know what? If he wins, I gotta watch Hunter x Hunter. If not, what was it that if you'd lose?
I
I
think
don't
it
even
was
remember what.
what the one with the girls traveling around the world.
Oh, no places further
I
in the
can
universe.
beat you.
Like,
I can
Yeah.
beat you right now.
Oh.
Oma, go watch that. Go watch that. No place further than
That's
the universe. Go
that's the
watch
kind of
that.
anime Omar tries to run from
Oma,
for some
really?
odd
it was
reason.
so
A
good
place further
though.
than the
It was
universe is
really
such a
good.
good anime.
You
Go
know,
watch that,
now
sir.
that I think about it, for someone that's claimed to watch over 10,000 pieces of anime, your pilot is
Bruh, this man say 10,000.
Very,
your, your
10,000
very
pilot
stale
your
accurate
pilot
number.
is your
That is an
pilot is
accurate number.
very
very stale.
one
Very
dimensional.
concise.
It's quality. It is quantity over quality.
You don't watch
He
the
watched 10,000 Battle Shonen. That's what he watched.
you don't
That's
watch
I
the
just
quality.
I
You
didn't even know
watch the
10,000
quantity.
battle shonen existed.
He has to diverse himself and shonen to argue with people online.
I think that's it for
See,
Omar.
look,
I think Omar needs to feel
he has to
Look
give
at
Because
me
everybody
every
at toss
time,
time.
sitting
because
here,
he has
minding my
to
business,
listen. Oma
smiling,
is have
and
this
I taking
yes,
shots from every
listen.
corner.
Because
I
That's crazy.
Oma
I
has to
just
be
That's
had
ready.
crazy.
I
He
just
has to be
had
ready
an
in
epiphany.
case another shonen do try this hunter hunter. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why he
That's
watches
what it
Oh,
is.
every
You gotta
I
give me
always
time.
ready. I ready now.
because you don't watch every shonen, sir. You
But
need
that being the
to
case,
diverse your
before
taste.
before I cut out abruptly, I was saying I agree with Vicky. That's always just been my take with Hunter. And I mean, let me know. I let it be known. I love Hunter. I love Hunter. But I need to see it start and finish. That's it.
Thank
That's
you.
that's my only thing. Before I
Listen,
drop the bar of best shonen of all time or top two and not two, I just need to see it start and finish. That's me personally. That's nothing against Hunter. Hunter is a great, phenomenal
Because
piece of
who
work.
knows?
I love it.
so
You could
But
get Attack on
that's just
Titan
me.
ending in the Hunter Hunter.
And then he'll be on this podcast throwing a tantrum for months.
Hold on.
Like
What
with
did
Attack on
you
Titan.
just say? I got
Yeah.
a what?
Oh God, here we go. All right,
Hold
everybody,
on.
get out your
Do I
Get
need to give you
it!
all?
Emily,
I gotta
get
give
out
you all the
Original
sermon
ending.
again. I
I
gotta give you all the sermon again.
get out get
Do
out
I
your
have to
popcorn.
give
I
the
Here we go.
sermon
said
again?
All
no.
right,
Hold
I
on,
don't
Attack
know
on
man.
the
you'll make the
ending.
next
Titan.
cup of tea.
just
This
get it,
young
just get it,
April just say
just get it,
that
just
our
get it.
Lord and Savior Yoshihiro
I give
Togashi
you
could
Attack on
pull
Titan
a
ending.
Hajime
I said it.
Isayama and give us a
I
trash
said it.
ending.
I
Well,
said
well,
it.
Yoshihiro
well.
Togashi.
How did Yu Yu
I
Hakusho
want.
end?
Oh,
Yu
I
Hakusho had it had a great ending actually. It was rushed. The last part was rushed, but it was still
say it again.
fire.
But
It
wait,
was
it
still
was
fire
rushed.
though. It was still fire though.
Was
It
it?
was still
Was
fire
it?
though.
Was it?
Attack
Was it
on
the best it
Titan.
could be?
Everything about Attack on Titan ending was dog shit. Like none of it made sense. It made everything pointless.
Maybe some people could
Okay.
end it and it made sense to them.
They, I think so. I
It,
saw the beats coming.
oh
I saw
god.
Oh,
the
I gotta
plot
Oh
do
lines
god.
coming.
it.
I saw
Oh
I saw where
god.
the series.
Oh
I,
no. No no
I'm
no.
just saying. I'm just
Charging
saying.
up.
Oh, Musa,
We
Musa.
we
Oh
we
Musa.
we
god.
made Omar have a migraine on the podcast. I think we've
Oh my
accomplished our goal for
god.
today.
But
I think we've accomplished
that's
the
what I'm
goal.
saying. I'm just saying
No.
this that
No.
you just
No.
have to prepare.
No no
Sometimes you
no.
can prepare for the worst.
You do. You
Especially
do.
since
Bruh.
you hold it on a pedestal. Because plenty of people
Bruh.
held Attack on Titan on a
Bruh.
pedestal and
Bruh.
tell the ending.
That's
Bro,
angry.
And then
I
they lost the
Y'all made
April.
Omar
momentum.
mad.
Everybody who tells you that Attack on Titan ending is good are brain dead. All of them are brain dead.
I'm not
Because
saying
they have
Attack
a
on
different
Titan.
opinion
No,
about the
I'm
because
world.
they
just saying
stupid
that
to draw. It
I
don't
am
make
saying
sense.
what I'm
It
saying.
don't make sense.
There we
That is
go.
their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion on
That's
this
what I'm
I
saying.
shit.
think
And
so
what
Bruh,
too,
I'm
Vicky.
saying.
bruh,
But since
if
Hunter
you
Hunter
want to
ended with
believe that 2 plus 2
there's
is
a
10,
chance.
by all means believe that. But don't come trying to tell me that that's the
I'm not
actual calculation.
I'm not saying
Like,
that Attack on
bro,
Titan ending was good. I'm just
So
saying that Hunter x
so
Hunter
what you
could end up like Attack
so
on Titan.
so what you're
A
saying,
good
Omar, is
series with a shitty ending. I'm just saying.
so
It
what
Yeah,
you're
is
yeah.
saying.
possible.
I always prepare for the worst, which is why I don't
Prepare
hold
for
much
the worst.
things. I don't hold much things on a high pedestal because I don't know how it's gonna
Mm-hmm.
end. I like I enjoy it right now, but that may change in like a week or so. I
That
don't
was
know.
that was me with
Well,
Full Alchemist, because when the manga wasn't finished yet, but then the 2003 anime had its original ending, and I did not like how that went. And then when the manga was like, gearing up to end at this, and I was like, please don't be anything like that 2003 original ending. But then it wasn't, and then like my expectations were fine because I was not being like, oh my, like, oh, this could be the best ending of all endings. No, you have to prepare for like you will get either a good
April,
ending
April,
or a
April,
bad
April,
ending.
April, April,
Well, Mark is
April.
very practical
How
with things like
how
he
how could
did.
anybody ever expect somebody to fumble this hard, bro? Like
Expect
I
them
don't know
to
how
prepare for the
somebody
worst.
could
It
do this to you.
happens. It happens.
You didn't think
It
Ishida
Bro,
would
if
get
you
over
happens.
this?
if you put out 137 chapters of greatness, how the fuck your last two chapters is dog shit, bro? How does
If
that happen, bro?
you it happens if you burn
Maybe you
out,
got
if
tired.
you burn
You
out
got
something,
exactly. You
if you
got tired.
burn
Like,
out,
you know what? Let
you
me just
lose
finish this.
motivation, you lose
And
inspiration.
then
It happens.
to
It
make it
happens
even
with
more
long
funny,
term
he doubled
things.
down on it and add more pages that just made it even worse. But it was worse in a hilarious way, dog. I was like,
Listen,
bro, it
listen.
literally everything. He literally invalidated everything the Edmund defenders were saying
I'm
with
just
these extra
saying
pages, bro.
Listen.
these
I
The
was like,
man
long
has
bro,
running
the
these
man
long
has
Absolutely.
running
Be here.
apologized.
series
Let it go.
has a
The
high,
man has
like for
apologized.
Javon, I let it go because I
there is a
believe in AOE.
possibility.
When
There
AOE happens, all will be forgiven. All will be
Not gonna
forgiven
happen.
if
It's not
AOE
gonna happen.
happens.
It's
Not
But
not
what
gonna
gonna
if
The
happen.
man
AOE
happen.
doesn't happen?
It
has
won't
Not gonna happen.
happen.
If
apologized.
I tell you I just slit my wrist on the podcast. That's I
You
tell you I
Don't
told
can
do
him
do
that.
on the
that.
podcast.
YouTube will not let us air that episode, sir. So you can't do that.
We
We're
got
gonna
Try
to
to
try.
do it
do
off
we got
stream.
to do the
We're gonna try.
disclaimer like with Gum
Yeah,
Goblin
yeah.
Slayer did on the
Go.
first
Right.
episode.
Wait, but
Disclaimer. Gore included.
I don't
We
know.
Oh,
will
At
oh
least
find.
my,
y'all
oh
series
my,
getting
yes,
finished.
ban quick.
It's true.
At
Right?
least y'all series getting finished. As a
Had
Berserk fan,
to.
You're
before it
right.
did.
Hmm.
That's
I
true.
mean, well, I mean,
Oh Lord.
y'all
Oh
live in a
Lord.
purgatory. I'm sorry.
Oh Lord.
It is
That's
what
the
it is.
thing. Like, this is
It
why
is what
these conversations always amuse me because it's like, oh, the ending was bad, yada yada yada, and it's like, there's so many good series with terrible endings. Yu Yu
Yeah,
Hakusho, Attack on Titan, Berserk never even finished. Some of my favorite manga never even finish, or and all that sort of stuff. It's just like you might as well just enjoy the ride while it's there, and while
yeah.
it's good, it's good. You know, like if the
Thank
ending was
you.
shitty,
I
at
agree with
least you
that.
had fun. You know, leading up to it,
Feel
and
like
That's
cool.
the
also
I'm
my
sure you
journey.
argument
I
with
enjoy it.
Attack
enjoyed
on
the
Titan.
journey.
Yeah.
The ending of the journey wasn't so nice, but
Y'all,
I
y'all let
Yeah, I
Everything
y'all
have
was
a
let
good.
Attack
perfect
on
counter to
Titan.
that, Bill. I have a perfect counter to that.
Of course you
What
do.
we talked about
oh
last week,
lord.
Javon. What we talked about last week.
Uh, damn. Not even
Come on,
remember.
just pass
Exactly.
it on.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, the
Exactly.
Attack on Titan.
Exactly.
No, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to bring it back.
Tokyo Revengers, nigga.
Oh
Oh
yeah, I
no!
forgot
Wait,
about that.
now wait. That's different.
Now, what? Wait, what? Wait,
Let me
what?
explain why. Let me explain how that is very vastly different. Right? I'll use Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan. You guys have an issue with one chapter in particular, maybe two. Tokyo Revengers, and I said this because I'm making a review on this. Tokyo Revengers, part of why the series is so terrible and that ending is so outrageous is the fact that it's how long it dragged on. You literally, this arc was far too long to be as horrible as it was.
And y'all still read it?
Yes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I needed
Yes,
to
we did.
know.
Yes, we did.
I needed to know. I
Yeah,
needed to know where this
yeah,
was going.
You have
I
to
was
know
yeah,
how it
like,
ends.
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
I would have been
yeah.
like, okay, this still
I was like,
sucks.
he might be able to bring it back
No,
around. He might be able to bring
no,
it back around.
I was even looking for that to come back around. I'm gonna be like, okay, it sucked, but all right, cool, whatever. It happened. Not only that entire arc suck. I've never seen someone piss on you and tell you it's raining with an ending in all my life. Not only did this arc suck, but the ending completely eradicated everything up to this point. So us even having this arc in the first place was irrelevant. You should have just ended it where it needed to end. Why
tell you
That
why.
is
Money.
that is entirely different
That's
than,
exactly
than,
what.
than you enjoying the ride and
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
page and one chapter made you go like, ah, this isn't good. The ride was not good.
Yeah.
The ride
And
stopped
y'all
being
That's
still
when
read
good
it.
one
a
of the
year,
tires burst
a
and one of the
whole
tires
year
burst, and
ago.
so the car just wobbling.
Yo, I never regretted catching up with a series and not sticking to the anime in all my life. I should have never started the Tokyo Revengers
That's why I'm
manga.
sticking.
I should have stayed
That's why I'm
into it
sticking with the
and
anime.
stayed in anime only.
I
That
started it,
yo,
but when I saw people
yo,
complaining about that ending, I was like, yeah, I'm just
don't
gonna
read it.
put you in the drop
Yo,
pile, and I'm just gonna
don't
stop reading you here.
stop. Don't pass go.
I couldn't even make it through season 1.
Yo,
I'm
I
not gonna
was
lie to
say,
you.
I actually saw a lot of you guys didn't like the anime, but that's neither here nor there. But that's a
That's because
different discussion.
the boy is crying
Yeah.
too much.
That
That
dude,
You
was
know,
that's his
it
like.
ain't
yo, listen, oh
for
my
me.
god,
It ain't the
After
crying
all the
anymore.
hype that Tokyo Adventures
oh bro,
got, like the anime wasn't hidden like that. Like
if
it's
there
like
was
I
ever,
the whole what was it, the whole October thingy? I can't remember what they call
Yeah,
it. What they
oh, what
call
is like
that arc.
October, bloody October, something like
Bloody
that.
Halloween,
Bloody
Yeah.
October, Bloody
I was
Halloween, or
expecting,
something like that.
Bloody
I was
Halloween.
expecting
Yeah.
like some
Yeah.
serious gone blood
I was
happening in that
expecting
episode.
blood. I was expecting blood, dead
Yeah,
bodies. I'm like,
yeah, I was
No, it was
expecting a
just
lot more.
Baji
I was
dies.
thinking,
It's Baji dying on
I
Halloween.
mean,
yeah,
yeah, but like
I
I
just
Right?
want
expected
more
But
much
bodies
more.
and blood
mind you,
because like you
the
call it
next
Bloody
season,
Halloween.
the next season does give you more of that, and the arc that follows, I will admit that. Like, if he had ended it where it needed to be ending, I would be saying something totally different about Tokyo
This
Revengers.
reminds me of the film arc from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh God, what's it called?
Oh,
Shibuya?
the
Shibuya?
Shibuya. Yeah.
Shibuya arc. Yeah,
No.
Shibuya arc was also another overhyped
We
arc.
have very
We
mixed
not-
opinions of the Shibuya arc on this podcast.
we
By the
not
way.
slandering Shibuya on
We
this
have
podcast.
very mixed opinions about the
We
Shibuya
not
arc on
Me
this
slandering.
channel.
too.
My favorite
I
arc
just
is
tell you,
still my favorite arc is
hidden
still
inventory. I said
the
hidden inventory.
Gojo backstory.
Yeah, that's the hidden inventory.
Mine was hidden
Yeah,
inventory
that's
until
still my
calling
favorite
game.
arc.
Until
Calling game is
Like go
and I
No,
feel
the
like
calling
Gojo
game
Oda
is
backstory
did not
and
lean
definitely
on that.
Maze
I'm
Kill
enjoying
Bill
the calling
moment,
game.
Maze Kill Bill
Yeah,
moment.
that's true. But but no, yes, I gotta finish this once I get to Little Greek. Tokyo Avengers is the poster child for so many things, and I never thought that was possible. The poster child of how to fumble your manga.
Hmm.
The poster child of plot armor, and boy was the plot armor serious. The poster child of having a horrible main character. It's like, don't read Tokyo. I said this last week. I gave the warning last week, and I'm gonna give it again. If you're thinking about reading the Tokyo Avengers manga, don't do it. Stop right there. Put it down. Just click the big X
Yeah.
on your browser, or
Yeah.
like just
Makes me happy
delete
that
it, delete it out your
I
mind,
never
delete it out your
tried
manga.
to catch up on the
Don't
manga.
do it, please. Don't do it.
You think this
I'm
is gonna
telling
be
you,
another
don't
one
do
of
it.
those anime original endings?
I don't know what it's gonna be,
Or will they cut it at that point where it should have been
It'll be
cut?
funny.
but I know
It'll be funny if Tokyo
I'm
Revengers
erasing
get
this
anime
entire
only
alphabet.
ending and Attack on Titan does it.
Sorry, anime original. I keep
No, listen.
mixing this word up.
This deserves it much more than the Dark on Titan does. Because this, I don't know what the hell I
Yeah.
read.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I read. I really
This complete
I've never been
validated.
so lifeless week to week. Homage, see, it's so bad. Homage glitching. It's never been so. I've never been so lifeless week to week reading a manga in all my life than I have with Tokyo Avengers. Okay, I'm done.
It's crazy how they they leave the stuff, they leave the bad stuff as it is, and then they completely butcher the source material that's flawless. Like look at
Yeah.
Promised Neverland. Like
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
there was
They cut out a whole arc,
and there was no reason. I honestly to this day, I still want the reason behind that. I still want
like
to know
no,
why
they
that
cut
decision
out several arcs. Honestly, they cut out several arcs of
Yeah.
like the whole
they literally
their
ended
whole journey was slideshow.
completed in season 2. I've never seen that, bro.
Slideshow.
Bro, someone,
I expected them to get more seasons than that.
someone had to
too.
been like,
Yeah.
hey, the budget they didn't have for this. Cut the season, cut this short.
Mhm.
Let's end the series
It's like
now.
when
And
the
let's
anime,
pass on.
when the studio just fumble so bad. Isn't that the same studio that always like they start off good, but then they just end
I
shit?
don't know. I can't even
Isn't that
remember
the
what
same
studio those
That's
studio
guys are.
from whose
Cloverworks. Cloverworks.
Oh, yes,
They
there we
did
go,
that to One
Clover.
Day Egg Priority.
Yes,
They
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 did.
they ruined
Ah,
Leonard for that too.
so they just have
That's
a
what
whole
I
Cloverworks is
website.
started
known
watching.
for,
I started watching Wonder
Cloverworks,
Egg, and then I dropped
Yeah,
it for summertime rendering.
because you're
Because
trying
summertime
to
rendering
you
is
listen.
you made the right decision.
summertime rendering is much better. It's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I'm like halfway through it
Yeah,
now, and
Yeah,
that shit is
I
fun.
think that's it.
I don't
I
know.
need to start
Part of
bringing
me,
it up again.
I have some issues about summertime rendering, honestly, because
Oh
I feel
boy.
like
Well,
summertime rendering, like they
wait
had
until I'm done.
they.
Okay.
Oh,
Until I'm done
sorry,
watching
Yeah,
it.
he's
sorry.
not done. He's not done. But that's
I mean,
actually
I
What are
won't
these
spoil. I
issues?
won't
because
spoil.
no, wait. Tyler's
I
not
won't
done.
spoil, but I
We'll
can't
start. We'll
spoil.
circle back.
All I gotta
We'll
say
circle
is
back to that.
that it started off strong. It started off strong, and then I just did not like where things went after. I feel like it went into like I feel like it took a left to me because
Interesting.
It took a left.
they were going down the road, and they just took a left.
Interesting.
That's just.
Interesting. Not sure I
Well,
quite
I'm
get this
enjoying
I
this
don't
particular
laugh
even
so
want
far.
initiative.
to talk about
Because
that.
I
Yeah,
understand it. If
I love the hell out of that left.
it was a left thing, and I might as
I
well.
mean, cause how does like how like what I mean is like it took a left and and then it took a right path. It's like oh shit, we've been fucking up, but we're gonna turn. And then we finally like it's the ending. Like they did good with the ending. I just didn't like what happened towards the ending. Is how
That's not like one thing in particular,
is
but we'll
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 come back
circle.
to it.
sort
I'll be
Yeah,
back
of,
when after I'm
sort
done.
of, yeah.
yeah. We'll circle back around to that.
I
We'll
think
circle back
I think
around.
I gave it an 8. I think I gave it 8 or a 7 or something. Because like I think it was gonna
A
have a higher rating until like
seven.
it just.
Y'all is a tough crowd.
I
A
can't remember what I gave it. Let me
seven.
check. Oh,
I don't know.
7.
Damn,
Let me
he's a
check.
wow.
I don't know what to say to that.
I don't know
Y'all is a
either.
tough crowd,
I'm gonna
man.
I'm gonna
I'm
just
gonna check
right, real.
my
I'm
list.
let I'm
I'm
gonna just
gonna
let
check
them
my
know.
list. Give me a
But
second.
before we get right to the end of this podcast, I can't end this without mentioning the fact that the Blue
Oh, I
Lock
gave it an
Project
8. I gave it
is,
an 8.
the Blue Lock Project is real, ladies and gentlemen.
And they
I
might
didn't
make it
think
out
it
of groups,
was,
right?
huh,
Vengeance. They might make it out of groups, right?
bro?
They
I
might. They just might.
I'm pretty sure they're in second place now.
If they win their next game, they will.
Yeah.
I didn't think for the life of me Japan would have actually taken a manga seriously and learned from it to better themselves and to prep them for the actual World Cup.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
here we
I would
are.
actually
But
would
here
like
we
to
are.
see. I like to see them do a Blue Lock project, but then I would also like them. I would also would like for them to
Oh
televise
no,
it.
they have
I
one.
would love for them.
They have to have one in secret because
I
there was
I
absolutely
Yeah.
no way
want
that
Yeah.
I
there
want
was
to see
absolutely
that
no way
Yeah.
televised.
You can
they,
actually like legally do that.
they could
So
they could and they have to have one because there was no physical
They
way
have
possible
to.
that
I
Japan was
would
able to do what they accomplished what they did. And it's so
because I
awesome to
would
see.
love to watch.
Uh,
I would love to watch and make bets and sponsor. Like, if they televise it, right? Like, this is me from like a almost like a marketing perspective. But like, if like if they televise, like if they actually have a Blue Lock program, they could televise it, and then they could let people like viewers make bets and stuff. And you could even let viewers like sponsor like some strikers or whatever. I could sponsor. I would
so
sponsor
about
it,
it.
or
So
I
about
think
light
the
it up.
issue
Go
with
ahead.
that is that
I would
Japan
throw
doesn't
some
allow
bets.
gambling. So
Ah,
that's
shit,
probably
that's right.
Not
Oh no, they don't.
they do
it's
not.
probably gonna be it.
Yeah.
But you have got.
They do
Oh,
not.
no, that's China. China's doing gotcha. But like, you have gotcha games going on. Gotcha games is
Oh,
I mean,
China's
actually,
cracking down on that shit too.
pretend that's not
oh, they
gambling,
are.
but
Yeah, I'm pretty
They're
sure.
cracking down on gotcha games.
I'm pretty sure. It's either like China or South Korea.
I mean,
Something like
cause
that.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
But one of the Far East countries is for sure
cause
cracking
like yeah,
down
cause
on
like
that
you
shit.
you have pity system. You have pity systems now. So
What the heck is
Mhm.
pity system? See, you a little too invested in the gotcha game community.
like when you roll on a character, like you have like let's take Genshin for instance. Like Genshin, you
Oh
have
God.
a
Perfect
pity
example.
system, right?
So you mean it's
And
actual
like you have
it's
hard
possible for
pity,
me to get the
you have
character
no,
that I
you
actually
have
want?
soft pity.
Soft.
Yes,
You have
like
different
there's actually
specific
now a limit. Like well, soft like cause like how it is like
Mickey.
soft pity is
It's
like
like
at 75 pulls. Soft pity is at 75 pulls. You are guaranteed a 5 star. Now in Genshin, and since like it like you have guaranteed pity or you have 50/50 because like Genshin is do a 50/50 thing. So like when you hit your pity, like you have soft pity, which is 75, but you will get a 5 star, or you have hard pity, which is 90. So you are guaranteed a 5 star either at 75 or 90 pity. Now, but then now you have guaranteed pity because like how it is like we call it the 50/50. Like you ever hear me say I lost my 50/50? Because like when you reach that pity, that soft or hard pity, you have a 50/50 chance of getting the banner character or another offside or another or a standard 5 star character. Now, if you lose your 50/50, then you are guaranteed to get the banner character. So that's how Genshin's pulling works. So like
this sound
say
like when I
like if
listening to Bahamians prepare for going to island life.
Yeah.
Okay, Mickey. All right, cool. It wasn't just me.
I was like,
It wasn't just
so
me. Look, yo, April, your addiction to
yeah,
Genshin is
Yes,
far
like
more serious than
there's
I
like
thought.
a
You
science
have
to
the
this.
calculations
it is
down, bro.
science. It is a
Like, bro,
science.
it's
It
like
is a
people with the
science.
dream books. It's like, okay, if you say this and that, this number come here and we practice over here. And like, okay, but that scenario happened over there. So now we
Cause,
gotta put on these letters here. And then like, okay, now we
cause
gotta,
like
okay,
right
okay,
now,
play. Like, yo, April.
cause like, cause like right now on this current banner, right? I wasn't aiming for the 5 star, but I was aiming for the 4 star. Now the 4 star characters are almost a scam, similar to weapon banners. But because like 4 stars, there is no guaranteed pity. 4 stars, so you just rolling for your luck. But anyway, but on this banner, I pulled a 5 star, but I lost 50/50 on that main banner. So that means, which is good for me by the way. So that means like when the next character that's coming that I really want, that means when I hit pity, I'm guaranteed that banner character. So
April,
Is
I
this
am in
how
a
they
good
get people to
position.
be so addicted into this
April,
game?
April, April.
Because
Yes,
I never
yes,
fully
Just
understood
yes,
it, but I
for
just
the
kept seeing
yes,
people play it.
for the
yes,
viewers at home, right?
yes.
Just
It's like a
I'm
just
explaining
challenge
the
pause.
to
gotcha
do.
system, at
Wait,
least
no, wait.
Genshin's gotcha system.
Let us know. How much have you lost, April? It's okay. It's a safe
Bruh.
space.
Well, how much
How much
This
have
is
you
what
lost?
fifties have I
addiction looks like,
lost?
bro.
How,
Like,
how much have you
oh
lost,
my
April?
god.
You can be honest. You can be honest.
I mean, it's like honestly, on the past 3 or 4 banners, I've actually beat 50/50. So I was lucky on my 50/50s, and then like my luck broke on this banner. But I didn't want the 5 star character anyway because I was trying to get the 4 star character. So for like it's like my luck has been good, I guess. Well, but I'm happy that my luck broke on 50/50 on this banner because on the next banner, when Scar comes out, I'm guaranteed Scar. Just hopefully I hit him at soft pity and not hard pity because I hate going up to like because 90 plus is a lot. It's a lot
April,
because I'm
whatever.
saving. I'm
April,
saving up
April has put
on
thousands of
free
dollars into
currency.
this game, people.
April, whatever.
Don't let
Not
her, don't let
really.
her just.
Not really.
Whenever I take a visit to Vegas, I'm taking you with me. Just know that. It's not.
Because
You're coming
like
along.
how it is
You're
with
coming along.
me, I know I save. I tend to save primo gems, like because like Genshin gives you like actually a splendor of primo gems. So like I save my primo
They giving
gems
you
and like
coins to make you
Yeah.
to make you go
Feed,
gamble.
feed the
so
addiction.
you
Yes.
save. So how it is? Because
They
like
are
at the
Feed,
end
giving
of
feed.
the day,
addiction.
Throw the coins
at
at
the
him. Throw the
end of the
coins at him.
day, at the at the end of the day, like me, I don't pull on every banner. I don't pull on every banner, so I have time to save. So
This
then
sound
when
like
the
fun.
Yeah.
banner character, then the character comes that I want. But
This is
now
definitely
when
She
the
fun.
free
addicted. She addicted,
currency,
Mickey. This is what
when
an
the
addict
free
sounds
I,
currency goes, when the free currency gets dried up, then sometimes you have
yo,
to be like, here you go. Like I'm not a whale. I'm a dolphin. So
I think when people say
I
video games are evil, that's what they're talking about.
Yeah,
this
Because
is
how,
yeah.
like
but people don't know dolphins, like, because there are difference between whales and
yo, there's a
dolphins.
science
So
to Genshin. I want you to understand what we're hearing.
Yes.
There is a science to Genshin Impact.
I mean, like in any gotcha game, you have a dolphin and you have a whale. Because like dolphins, like me, like I spend some money, but like you have whales who go all out. Like whales, like don't like they have an unlimited income and they just spend
Mm-hmm.
thousands of dollars on the game. Like those are the whales.
So what's
And
the
the
Mm-hmm.
cutoff
dolphin
between a
just
whale and a dolphin? Is it like a band? Like if I drop a grand on the game, am I now a whale? Is that how that works?
oh yes you are. If you drop a grand, like if you drop a grand and that one sitting, then yes, you are a
I
whale.
think this is what happens when weebs get invested into a game that they like.
Oh
Like
yeah.
the science of
Because
it
like
all
me
just starts to come up.
at most, at most on per banner, God, at most on like not on every banner, but if I if I run out of if I run out of free currency, it depends on how close I am to pity. I'll put the money that'll carry me up to pity.
Mm.
And if
So
I
it's
lose
calculated
the
risk.
50-50,
No, notice she ain't giving no
yeah.
figures.
No figures.
No,
No figures.
listen,
I tried. I tried to find out.
I'm waiting for the figures.
I was like, so much off.
April's ducking and
Okay.
rolling and power
All
rolling
right.
around the figures. I'm waiting for the figures. I need to
Okay.
know
At most,
You ever
at
spent
most
over
how
a
on a
much
hundred
has
dollars
banner,
on this
capitalism
game?
got you, April.
at
Come
most
on.
on a banner, I would drop $100. At most on a banner.
That's a game. You
I
know
will
how
not
many
spend more
volumes
than
of manga you
$100
can
on a
get with
Yo,
banner.
that?
bro. April
I
keeping
know it's a
Genshin
lot.
alive.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But
April keeping
I'm not
Genshin.
the whales spending the whales who are spending $1,000
This
is especially
this is
if
how
you
she
want to
makes
Bro,
herself
see
feel
if you
better.
want to see six if you want to see six a
that's a
character
lot of
that's
Pokemon
it's
storage in Pokemon
insane
Go.
because
Yes.
Wait.
That's a
I
lot of
had to
because
points.
stop
how it is
myself from buying
you have to pull
coins.
that character to see six a character you will have to pull that character 7 times to see six them. And do you know like that's 50-50s that you have to pray to God that you
Bro.
succeed because if you don't succeed on 50-50 then that's more money that you have to put in because I've watched pulling videos when people try to get C6 characters the money that they spend to get a C6 character is insane. But that's
Listen, I
I
pray.
now
Genshin.
understand why this game is still around. I didn't
Bro,
Oh
I'm
realize
no,
they
for
trying
had
to
real.
that
keep
they had this
No,
tabs
money.
on
It,
my
I want you to know Weebs are keeping Genshin Impact alive.
It's like
yes, they are.
Genshin
I
Impact
feel
will
like
never die.
it's a very specific brand of weed though. Like it's not just
No,
any
you're
manga.
right. Yeah, it
Like
really
they have
is.
to like it's the people who really love the characters themselves. Because like
Yep.
whenever you hear them talk about
Yeah.
Genshin, it's always like, oh, I'm doing all this, I'm spending all this money, I'm grinding all these
The
dungeons and all
Right.
stuff for one
husbandos and the
specific character.
waifus. That's all what
Right.
Genshin is.
Exactly.
Thing. And then it's like even with the World Cup, they had the regions mixed up in the actual like Germany of Japan, and it was like Genshin. They
Hmm.
love the characters. Like
Yeah.
they keeping Genshin alive, alive,
Mm-hmm.
alive.
Whenever you
That's why Genshin is getting an anime because you're welcome. We paid for that anime. There you go.
And it's only going to get worse.
yeah.
If it's anything like Cyberpunk, it's only going to get worse.
Yo, let me tell you
Because
something though.
Genshin has a 10-year roadmap because they're like halfway in their 10-year roadmap.
That's crazy
I
that they
feel
put that in
like
the head.
I don't know. I feel like Cyberpunk is a little different because Cyberpunk as a universe has a very robust story, and there's so much you could do with that, right? So like the Edge Runner stuff in Cyberpunk ties into like some of the stuff in the game in Cyberpunk, and like there's like other games and tabletop stuff and all that sort of stuff. So with Edge Runners, there's like okay, they just had to take the formula, I guess, and just tweak it a little bit and make it an anime. But Genshin,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I played a little bit of Genshin Impact, and them quests was not very story heavy. I mean,
Yeah,
you
I'm very
can't.
curious.
Because you're
I'm
not doing
curious
the
to know too.
Archon quest. Because like you like because like you have regular ghost quests and then you have Archon quest, which is the main story,
I
and
know.
then
I'm
you
talking about
also
the
have
main storyline.
Yeah, I'm actually interested to see like when the anime. Oh God, wait, oh no, wait.
I mean, I might
When
watch
the
it. I might
anime,
Nicholas,
watch it. But I
I
figured
I
out.
understand now what you were saying when you say that when I talk about stuff that I'm really excited about, I sound kind of obsessed. I see what you mean now.
oh no, we know Genshin is
It
April's.
took
I
you
see it.
how many episodes to figure this out?
I don't know.
47
I mean,
Forty-seven.
episodes to
well,
figure this
47.
out for
Are
me.
we
they
finally
say
here?
they say they say the anime is going to cover the Archon War, which is something that we still know very little about. Because
Mhm.
so far, all of the Archons that we have encountered, for some reason, they cannot tell us exactly what happened in the war. It's like our sibling is somehow involved in that war. And for some reason, anytime we ask about the war or our sibling, they either say, "Oh," especially Sean Lee. Sean Lee has a contract that makes him says that he cannot tell us anything about the Archon War or our sibling. And then like the recent Archon, I mean like Samiru Nahida, she actually gave us some information, but then again, she was not present during the Archon War. So, but like she still gave us some stuff. She told us like one of us is apparent. One of us could possibly be a clone or not real, which is very interesting. And
That's powerful.
It is.
apparently we are known as like the fourth descender, which means that we are not from this world. We're not from that world. I mean, obviously we're not from that world, but also means that we cannot be affected by certain things that go on in that world. Because, like, for instance, there's like in the latest Archon quest, like a character was erased from existence, and so no
Mm.
one will have any memory of said character. But we still have memory of said character, and like the developers went so far as like this character is erased from any lore related thing inside. Like they literally erased this character out of the game because like there are books that had the character's name, and then like if you go read the book's character name is gone. You have items that are in relation to that character. The character name is gone, and the description has been rewritten after the character got disappeared. I'm talking too much. I'm sorry.
So, do you expect this to
April,
be
But
April's about to break
better
down
or worse
the
than like
entire story.
Arcane? I mean, do you expect this to be like better or worse than like Arcane and Edge Runners? Because that's really the standard now. It's gonna be
It
hard to,
is.
you know,
It
both of
Yeah.
is.
those were
There, there,
bangers.
there is a standard right now
Both of
for
those were bangers.
video games that became animes.
I mean, depending on
Definitely.
how, like, because again, they're covering the Archon War, which I, again, like, there's very information, like, for us currently about the Archon War, so it's gonna be very interesting for them to see, for them to do anime. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll find out more information about the Archon War before the anime comes out, because who knows when the anime is going to come out? Like, they announced it, and so it's in production, but we don't know how long that production is going to take.
True.
Watch that come out
I
in
hope
2025.
it could be, or 2024.
I think 2024. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
2024.
Yeah.
it's 2024.
Ufotable
And we
finished adapting Fate in its entirety. They say if they're just gonna do any more.
I
What, fake?
Fate. I haven't
Yeah.
heard anything. I haven't heard anything surrounding Fate.
No,
All right. Well,
I haven't
No.
heard anything
other
of
than
it.
that, I don't think they had anything else on their plate, so they could possibly bring that out in 2024.
Wait,
Yeah,
Ufotable's doing again the Genshin anime?
Yeah.
they are.
Oh
They
God! All right,
are.
yeah. It's gonna do. Yeah, okay. All right.
It's
Yeah,
gonna look. It's gonna
I see.
look amazing.
I see what they're doing. I see what they're doing. They threw money. They threw money behind that. It's okay. I
Yeah,
understand.
And,
Did you
and
too
niggas
see
much,
the
never
yeah, too
buy
much money.
did
April,
you
bro.
see
because
the
Yeah,
niggas like April, the
they
champion the hell out of. They could buy every piece of merch, every Blu-ray disc,
they
everything you could think of. They could buy that.
April's money is
listen?
going to good use. They was like, all right, cool. We made a lot of money from these people. Let's
Because
throw it back into
have
like
you
the best
seen the
animation
teaser?
studios.
They
Jamal, this
released a
how they gonna pay
teaser.
for their tax
Yeah.
evasion shit, bro.
Oh, that's
Ah,
true.
I forgot about
Oh
that.
Oh,
yeah.
I know you thought it was like when Genshin came with the bag. It's like, what? Say less. We'll do it. Activation right off completely.
Lord.
Completely. Oh man, but this is a bit
But
fun.
yeah, like
It's a
if you
bit fun.
see the teaser, if you see the like when they did the announcement trailer for the Genshin anime,
Uh,
it looks so gorgeous, and it's only a announcement
I've
trailer. So you could imagine
I've
what
only
happens if they
Yeah.
polish that some more.
I've only seen April passing about two things in life: Full Metal Alchemist and Genshin Impact.
And hentai?
Oh, and
I
then,
anti, yeah.
and
I
then
anti.
you're right. No, you're right. No, you're right. My bad. Three things in life:
Yeah.
Genshin
I mean,
Impact, Full Metal Alchemist, and
you
then
could
That's
that.
throw
the Holy
Kingdom, you could
Trinity.
throw some Kingdom Hearts in there too. You could throw some Kingdom
That's
Hearts in there
true.
too.
You
I
are
love
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts junkie as
Hearts.
well. You are right. You are Kingdom
I
Hearts junkie as
am.
well. I would say that. I
I
would say
bought
that.
every. I
Um,
will buy every single Kingdom
related
Hearts thing.
PS.
Oh, I
I
really
feel
want
like
to
it
keep.
does.
I really want to keep it. So I think the only thing Kingdom Hearts really that I did not touch is the rhythm. Is that Kyrie
The
rhythm
REM game
game that they came out with?
that you can get for free if you got PlayStation Plus. Just saying.
Oh, I might actually use my free to give that a try. But I watched the
Yeah,
story. I
I'll see
watched
why
the
not.
story. I watched like the
Oh, I
five
did the
ten
same
minutes
thing.
of story
I
while I
just
was on
watched
that.
the end of the secret ending never really mattered, but added
Yeah,
to it. I was like, okay, this makes
yeah,
sense. That's it. Yeah, I just needed that.
yeah.
I just needed that. But all right. So like I said, this has been great. This is very interesting podcast to say the least. I would not.
Yeah.
A lot has definitely happened in this episode. By far. But yeah, Tyler,
Yeah.
thanks again for coming on, man. And
Lord.
talking about manga co-ops and talk about manga with us and more anime and seeing how while we get on this podcast with
Anytime, anytime.
everybody. Yes. So one last time, just tell the people where they can find manga co-ops, where they can come and get all the manga volumes that they need, and
Yeah,
order with you guys.
yeah. So we're primarily on Twitter at Manga4 at MANGACORPS. Just DM us on there, and we'll reply. We'll find out your order, how much it costs, how long it'll take, all that good stuff. Like I said, free delivery. As long as it's in English, we could probably find it. We'll probably get it to you in like at most 2 weeks. Most stuff is probably only going to take like a week. Um, so yeah, if you have any questions, just hit us up on Twitter, um, or you could message me on Twitter. My DMs aren't like fully open, but like if you just hit me up, I'll probably see it. My Twitter is there. I probably should have put my core Twitter in the thing, but it's whatever. Um,
All right, we'll get you straight.
yeah, I figured it. Post production.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Go out there and read Berserk. Um, Apologies for did nothing wrong. Makima did nothing wrong. Um,
Oh
I
my
still love
god.
Power.
Oh Lord. All right, pause.
Yeah, I'll spare y'all the rest.
Oh god.
I was waiting for the Griffiths soliloquy to happen. Of
Oh
course,
Jesus.
Ooh.
of course.
Oh Jesus.
Uh,
I'll
I,
let you know what time it is. Man.
yes.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
you
One
guys
more question
bring
before we
mugs
go.
here too. I mean, I guess does count as mugs does
Uh,
count as merch. So you would bring
well,
mugs.
if we could get a partnership with someone who prints stickers and signs and
I
things
wonder
like
who
that,
that could be.
I wonder who that could be.
Oh, we don't do mugs. It's stickers.
What?
We don't, we don't do mugs. I can direct you to a company that can do mugs.
Mhm.
I guess that works.
But
That works just the
yeah,
same.
we'll work on that. But yeah, it's plenty expansion on the horizon. But we're just taking it one step at a time. Um, hopefully, I'm probably not supposed to say this, but hopefully sometime soon we can get a booth at Geek Out. Um,
Woo!
and so yeah, that'll be something everyone has to look forward to, and then we'll be able to, just have volume sitting and all that sort of stuff. So come interact with us, tell us what you want, all that sort of stuff, and we'll hook you up.
I'm with it.
Uh,
I'm with it.
Yeah.
One more question before we go though. What's the most obscure manga that you've gotten requests for?
Obscure manga. Honestly, people
It,
haven't really gone out there.
that French one, way. Like I've never heard of that before in my life.
The French one was really weird, and there was another one. There was another one that I didn't know they had manga for, and I can't remember the name of it, but the images are
Uh,
good. But honestly, people have been kind of conservative. Like we were expecting to say, okay, these are the most popular manga, and this is what people are going to be looking for and all that. But create some leeway for people to like request strange stuff. But um, people haven't really like done too much to surprise us as of yet. But I know we still haven't reached as many people as we possibly could. So I'm sure
Mhm.
that we start to branch out from
Yeah.
the typical circles, then we'll start to get some weird stuff. But so far, no one's really like shocked me, to be like, oh wow, like, you're really asking for this or something. Um,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I don't know. That might just be me, because like I kind of like expected all this sort of stuff, and I kind of I've read a lot of manga, so I know what people would generally like and look for and all that. But I'm really excited for someone to like throw me some sort of curveball. That's what
Mhm.
I'm. I'm
To put
waiting
you
for
onto something.
yeah, I'm waiting for someone to find something weird, and I'm waiting for someone to blow a bag on a box set and deluxe editions. And that's what I'm waiting
Ooh.
for. It's like I feel like a lot of deluxe editions are really, really high quality, and people don't really appreciate it as much. Like, hold on, give me a second. Uh, uh,
Yeah,
uh,
the Berserk Deluxe
That's
is
very
actually
smart that you put
Oh
that you
yeah,
put
it
that
is.
you put in front of the camera.
Yeah.
mm,
What are you
No, but
hiding?
no. The deluxe version
Yeah.
is actually pretty
yeah,
solid.
I bought
Yes.
the
I've
human
actually
it
started.
like maybe like 2 years ago for his
Oh
birthday.
yeah.
Yeah, I also bought it with
I
text from
would
me
like
reading it.
to
So
Ooh.
so it was like a
the
two
watercolor.
for one deal with
I
me.
would like to get the watercolor set.
okay, so if you look at this, like Attack on Titan, this is like one of the standard
Oh,
and all that. So yeah, you
Mhm.
can see
Ooh.
like it's paperback, it's kind of flimsy and all that. But if you want to keep it for like a really long time, like I have some manga in there from high school. Um, like the page is yellow, it starts to get spotty and all that sort of stuff,
yeah.
and it's really easy
Yeah.
for the
Uh,
covers to tear. I've torn probably like two or three. Oh, this one.
My Malcolm's manga is looking so bad right
oh.
now.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
trying to
But
preserve my IQ manga for as long as possible.
if you look at the Bible, it's like very thick hardcover. The pages are very thick. Like it's the ink is thick.
Wow.
It's very hard to like tear this and all
Almost
that.
looks like a novel.
Is that the one you
Uh,
got, Vicky?
and then
I
it even
heard
comes
about
with like a
is
tassel.
that the first deluxe version? I can't see the numbers. Yes, yeah, that's the one I got him.
Mhm.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It does.
That's a Bible for real, baby.
It
Wow.
is. I was about to say
Yeah,
it
it
legit
looks like
looks
one.
like a Bible. It
Yeah.
legit looks like one.
Yeah.
That's actually
That's something. It's just like little stuff like that that really like got me into like collecting so heavily. Seeing like all
Mhm.
the deluxe editions and
alright.
all
Cool.
that. JoJo's in particular, I think like all of them are hardcover.
Ooh.
Um,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, JoJo's is all hardcover. Vinland Saga is all omnibus, so that's like 3 volumes in one.
Ah,
Hellsing is also only deluxe edition. Um, so it kind of looks like this actually, just in red.
so a red
Mhm.
Bible.
Yeah, red Bible. With the cross, the Helsing Deluxe
I was about
Edition,
to say. I'm pretty sure.
Helsing, and then a huge cross, and
I'm
everything is red.
I'm pretty sure. Like,
Nice.
of
Wow.
course it is. Okay, that's dope. That sounds like I'm gonna add that to the list.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's
Mhm.
I get one for myself, so
all right.
whenever you get one, I get one.
That
Yeah.
sounds that sounds like a deal. that
That's all.
sounds like a deal. All right, good. So before we end, as we do ceremoniously, but never as together, on the right, never together, never together. As we end the podcast, we like to end it with a ceremonious proof because this is the Otaku Summit, the play on the Okage Summit. Just throwing it back there for those who may have forgotten. We all don't know that yet, but yes. So we ended by setting up the pod with a ceremonial proof. So let's see if we can do this one. Do this one synchronized.
Huh.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
as much as. But like as always, guys, it's been fun having you on this journey with us, listening and or watching. As always, you guys can catch us on the Otaku Summit Pod on Twitter, TikTok, the Solid page on YouTube, and on SoundCloud, and wherever your streaming ears may wander. And as always, this has been your Otaku crew, the Otaku Summit, and we are out. Poof! Woo!
Poof. I
I
think
expect. I expect.
that was the
I
best
expect
we
that.
ever did.
Hey, listen. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It was
I'll
like
take
a
that. I'll
wave. It was
take
like a
that.
poof
I'll take
wave.
Yeah, it's
that.
like one after the other.
It was a wave. It was, and I hope it sounds like a wave. I really do. Oh man.
You know
So
what time it is now, April? It's after dark time.
It's
No.
time for the after dark.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Oh
here's
yeah.
the
It's time.
last after dark.
First of all,
We do this to get
if
Cam
you're
to
jiggling
turn
her
off the
titties on
light.
Cam, what's next, Javon? You want to show us?
Do I need like a full body?
it's not happening. It's not. It's not. Good.
But Cam,
It's not.
we're gonna get demonetized. It's still live. Cam, what are you doing?
If I have to take off my shirt, I will.
Cam's sleeping.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Cam.
I don't know what Cam doing.
Be happy that I'm not wearing a zipper. Be happy that I'm not wearing the zipper shirt today. But
We are saved.
I know, right?
The pod is saved. The pod is saved.
oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh, Cam.
Oh, jeez.